recording. All right. Back for potentially the final Tieflings in Trouble.
Always a maybe.
Why would you say that? And then look
It's always a potential.
Well, I mean, I've been thinking it's the final Tieflings in Trouble for the past 12 months. But you guys just won't go home.
Just won't leave.
We do.
You're like Dr. Sam Beckett.
After we've paid you, we do go home. There you go.
All right, popping around the table. We are only recording tonight, not streaming, because Tom doesn't watch it afterwards anyway, and Kieran's here. Sam's in the next room. Oh, you watch as well, don't you?
Yeah, I'm same telly. Come on now. I'm not
kind of
going to do
forced
them.
to.
No, I got my glass of wine last time. I've just had a ring it out. Feet off. There we go.
I have been informed I'm only tolerable if you've got a glass of wine. So go around the table, starting on Archie's side. Who are you? What's your level? And what would you wish for if a genie popped up in front of you?
Oh, nice and easy. I'm playing Jean Bouquet, human level 4 bard. Just read that on there. D&D Beyond.
Dirty D&D Beyond.
Love it. And if Archie had a wish, he would wish for ultimate power.
Is that Archie's wish or
Yes.
John's wish?
John's on boring wishes.
Archie obviously hasn't seen Aladdin. Ultimate power. It's a genie in an itty bitty living space. You have to serve someone still.
Boo.
Yeah.
Boo to you.
That's the loophole of that wish. Devon.
Serena, Paladin level 4, and if I had a wish, I would actually ask the genie, can I have more wishes? And can you be my servant so I keep getting these wishes, because I don't want it to be like Bedazzled. So I'm going to be very careful with everything I do.
Okay. You're going to try and loophole this genie.
Yes.
Typical Devon.
It was in public, so she chickened out.
We knew what we would wish for, what a character would wish for.
Okay. Joel, don't talk over me.
Take it personally.
Joel, please.
No.
You've got the talking stick now.
I'm playing Zelthar. I'm a level 5 warlock.
Leading the party at the moment, at level 5.
Oh God, no, am I? If I had a wish, I don't know what I'd wish for.
That's the spirit.
More D&D.
Oh,
More time to play D&D. I would wish that Jamie had to DM forever, so he never got to die and he just had to DM forever.
Isn't that basically what you do anyway?
Yes, he's got your voice.
I reckon I could DM 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. That'd be less work than I do right now.
Just imagine the money you'd get, because you'd be like,
This pays terribly well.
Nothing.
yeah, but it could
This is
pay.
half charity, Joel, for good Lord's
it,
sake.
It could pay well.
This is charity
But
prices.
it doesn't. It doesn't, does it?
Celebrity DM.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, some people they charge 30 quid, don't they? Or something ridiculous like that. It's crazy.
Shame.
For a 3-hour session.
Which if you're going to do
Start
it
and finish
forever.
3 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like Facebook per
it's
person as well, isn't it?
Charity.
Crazy.
People charity.
For charity cake.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I could do that, but I don't want to turn up with some level of professionalism. I want to turn up with dick jokes.
Yes. Yes.
I did see a wooden dick earlier.
Yeah, it's out there. It's out there.
actually Harriet.
Tom was using it the other night.
It's actually Harriet's dick.
I had to source that dick for her on the internet.
She's actually polished
You're a
it
bit
as
too
well.
close there, Jamie. Too close.
Yeah. All right.
So I am Nadia, and I'm a female tiefling cleric, level 5.
Ooh.
And if I had one wish, I would wish to free the genie. R.I.P. Robin Williams.
Okay. Solidly in the Robin Williams, not Will Smith camp of genies.
Let's
No,
be honest,
sadly no, the OG.
he freed himself. So.
Just like all the Disney remakes.
Sadly, before his diagnosis, before he had the answers, so...
I didn't think Will Smith was bad.
Sorry?
I didn't think Will Smith was bad. I think the problem is...
Stop taking the shine
Not
away!
not
seems
Stop talking over each other, goddamn.
This
Don't catch me doing that.
This was before the slap. I think your issue was the fact that Robin Williams played it before, that it doesn't matter who you put there,
Yes.
it was always
it
going
was
to be
really-
bad
it was- yeah, it was-
compared to...
That's...
I didn't think the Beauty and the Beast live action remake was pretty good.
Oh, that was as well.
But not
I'm over Hercules.
I can see you as a bell.
Oh, Hercules, I love that
See
one.
me as a bell.
My favourite.
Yeah, I'd like a Beast, like me.
went to school with somebody in that film.
No.
I did
Like
see.
3 seconds.
Belle does not know that the beast is going to change back.
No,
So
she's
fully prepared.
committed.
She's fully prepared.
Because I
to
don't
go
think
beast.
at any point he says, "I will change back to a human" if this works out well.
Yeah.
So she's probably disappointed, to be honest.
Yeah. When he turns into
What's
Dan
that?
Stevens.
What's that wild nut style?
He looks better as the Beast, to be honest.
Dev, you mugged someone in dungarees.
Your opinion's invalid.
What do you like? Opinions are invalid.
I mean, you are.
All right, Kieran.
I'm playing Kishan Brad Sharouche, a level 7 misunderstood warlock.
Deeply understood.
Deeply misunderstood. And is it my wish or is it Kishan's wish?
Your choice. I mean, it was going to be the characters, but Archie just wants ultimate power.
Well, I
John
would
wants to go home.
Yeah.
I would wish that Archie doesn't get ultimate power. And Kishan, he just wants his soul back. So he'll probably wish for Jean to come to England to get his soul.
Thereby overriding the previous wish.
Yeah.
All
John
my
had
wishes.
ultimate power for about 30 seconds.
Yeah. Now he's back in England.
No!
Monkey's paws.
John
Oh
Leslie.
boy.
Right.
I
And Quinn.
am playing Quinn, spelled
Quinn.
with 2 N's.
Yeah, but if you put those 2 ends really close to each other, you know what that looks like.
It looks like 2 N's. He is a
2 M's? Dr. Quinn, now.
Apparently, I've gotten my PhD at some point that I didn't quite realise about. And he is
That stands for Dick Rubber.
well, when you're a cleric, it kind of comes with the territory. He is a human cleric level 10. Because I may have gotten a bit of a boost that's totally not going to bite me in the ass.
Alright, this is wonderful, thank you. I saw quite a good D&D comedian on Tinternet this week. He was doing comedy set to do D&D stuff. It's pretty good if you ever see him come up. I can't remember his name right now, but it's
Good
going
story.
round, so it's going to come up.
Okay.
It's bound
This
to
is
come up.
It probably will
really
come across it, I reckon.
It's in the algorithm.
Yeah, you'll be there. I mentioned it now, so it's bing on all your phones instantly. Yeah. He said clerics. Was it inspiration is the mansplaining of D&D.
Pardon me.
It's like always being behind someone and saying.
Guidance.
Guidance, that's it.
Guidance.
Yeah, guidance is, yeah. Don't guide me. Don't guide me without my consent. Because they're always doing it without your permission. So I'm going to do
true,
something,
yeah.
get a guidance.
Touch spells. Yeah. Someone needs to have a word.
Right. How much do you remember about what happened last time?
All of it.
Kashan fucked
Chaos.
us.
Chaos. Chaos, 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 and
We
We've killed child.
battered
Chaos
a
every
room
session.
of, I can't remember if they were orcs or what, and then fire elementals came in and we dicked them too.
There was like gnolls.
And then we were like, oh, this is easy, we're just gonna have a rest at like the entrance point of this. That's fine, we'll just stay here for an hour. During that time, a big troll ogre thing that we came down to actually kill started
Marge.
kicking the
Marge.
doors in.
Marge.
When he kicked the door in, we absolutely slapped the shit out of him the second the doors swung open. He made a run for it, and I think it was Michelle, you chased him down and did a wall of fire, but he walked through it with no.
He actually transformed back when he died as well.
Well, Serena caught up with
I have a
him
corpse in front of me.
and basically skewered him with a wicked ass angel sword. And then when he died, he just turned into a teenager, like hanging off the end of the sword.
Although I would like to say that in that first initial dicking that you described,
I
I
didn't get
may
it
have
once.
got the majority of said dick.
I didn't get it.
Because I was
Just a normal
behind,
day for you.
I was behind those
lose a hit
boxes,
point.
screaming like a pincushion.
I didn't lose a hit.
Oh yeah.
All the
Yeah,
enemies.
so-
I was stood
Yeah, yeah.
right there.
And everyone's like, no, can you just get out of the way? I want to shoot that
Oh, yeah,
fucker over there.
The only hit point I lost was the guy who shot me in the back. Fuck that guy.
Who I murdered on your behalf.
Good.
So,
Yeah, was it?
Where are we?
Yanis?
No, good.
youngest.
We're downstairs in the.
Yeah, we're underneath like the ruins.
Under the ruins.
So we're
Yeah.
back in the
Yeah.
same room where the dicking occurred.
Yeah.
Pretty much, we're
That's
back
where
in
we
where
were.
the
Like
elementals
quick
were.
lockdown band, yeah.
Not
Which we ran out of because
With
it
a
was on fire.
teenage, scrawny boy.
And now it's probably still on
You are
fire.
still goodness.
So, yes, you came down here because old man came to mother saying, begging for help. Daughter had been taken by this Murg. Awful, fanged creature. You came down here with 2 guides, a goblin guide and a ranger guide, and did not go well. There was a slight disagreement after someone raised his friend. forced him to walk around like a comic he took. And he accidentally shot you. And then...
It seemed purposeful.
accidentally shot you. There was some disagreement about that. But yes, you went into this central room filled with these rat men. And they did. They absolutely pummeled Quinn.
Yeah. Not in a nice way.
But you managed to win the fight out, but then got assailed by fire elementals, decided to pull back, got to the exit where there were some more people, but ultimately this troll came after you. You fought him, and he relatively easily fell, all things considered. He did seem to have some level of fire immunity, which is not necessarily expecting. But upon killing him, it transformed down into a teenage boy. I believe that's pretty much where we left it, wasn't it?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
swords.
We were actually also here as well for the relic for the Temple of
Exactly.
Tsar as well. weren't
Yeah,
we?
that's where we're heading.
That's what we're.
next.
That's our
It just so happened
initial.
that saving daughter coincided with get relic and 2
It's in the
birds
same
with one
area.
stone.
We multitask, don't we, as a team?
Yeah,
that's
all
good.
the time.
It's efficient.
Our yearly reviews don't look
Good
good.
XP.
Well, we've done one of the tasks.
It was concerningly easy though, wasn't it?
Just with
This scary march.
You didn't really get hit by him.
Yeah.
Yeah, well that was.
I got hit by him.
What?
He did
It's
a.
about fucking time you got
He
hit.
did a.
It's only because you weren't there, you pussy.
When he came through the door, he did a cone thing, didn't he? And
That's a quick reference to some sort of decoy.
I'm a bit.
No,
I'm a bit
he
of a.
came, he
no,
got through that door and he got. We got a lot of shots in on him.
Yeah, we did. We did like a surprise attack on him, didn't we?
Did we? Is that how we
That's
were doing it, Jamie?
Yeah,
Was we
because
looking hard
you
before we-
jammed the door closed with weapons and stuff, didn't you? So when he hit the door the first time, it woke everybody up. Then we readied, and then when he opened,
Yeah.
when he
Sorry,
kicked the door the
waited
second
there for
time.
ages.
I don't know. I was just expecting a bit more resistance.
Can you stop this? He's looking at you. Stop. Right?
What's wrong with looking?
I'm not saying it's a negative. I'm just saying
No.
it's quite nice to.
No, what he's hearing is that you said his encounters were too easy. Now stop.
I didn't
Yeah.
say that at all.
Stop.
By the way. I got
Over
raped.
twice the level of some of us.
So
it's
Now
not.
stop your
I was about to say
complaining.
it's not
So
my
if we
fault,
just
but
put
I
him
did
in the
actually
clothes,
ask for
shut the
that.
door.
I think it's at least twice the level of
The
all.
He
hand
is a door.
powerful. The hand is powerful. Stop.
Yeah.
So,
So, whatever is in here is whatever's in here. It doesn't adjust
Yeah.
depending upon what he
That's it.
says. Okay. It's fine.
it's not fine. It's not.
All right. So you pursued him as far back into the main mess hall where you piled the tables up against the thing, and there it was there that you defeated him. So breathing heavily,
So we
still wounded.
Yeah.
also found out that there were humans that were dressed as. They were wearing masks as these
Yes.
rat people.
Some rat people and some you've transformed.
humans.
Did you say?
Yeah, there was masks of rats sort of by the front entrance.
Hey, it was like them little
And-
disguise
And the
things
couple
in
of
that
the couple
room,
of people
the
who took
weapons.
shots at, I think it was you when you went around the corner. They were humans that
Were
were
dressed as the
wearing, were
rats.
dressed as the rats.
Yeah. Because we were in like kind of like the armory or something, or because there was like
It
loads of
was like
weapons
the
in there.
entrance
And
point,
that.
wasn't it?
Yeah. Because there was like some stairs going up, and the like we could
And
go
there was the
outside.
outside there.
Yeah. So the room you're in at the moment, there was there's 3 doors from it. Southernmost door, the one you came in by, was one on the right hand side, the one you were expecting to see a troll behind.
Yeah.
And you'd seen behind that goes off to the left. And he was heading towards a door on the left hand side of this room, over here. And that's where you took him down.
Notably, where the others ran from the fight last time, they ran from that
Yeah.
door.
So, you pause, breathing heavily, wounded, tired, considering your next move. You're deep in this complex. Merg has fallen, but is he all that remains here? Should you just leave, or is the rest of this place easy pickings?
We've got to get the relic.
Get the relic, man. I need a nice little break. Back in.
We've got to get Paladin of Guard.
She needs a
Guard
break.
relic.
We should take stock. Secure this base again.
Why is he not a troll though?
What does it matter?
Did he have anything on him, Serena?
Even a bit of a state of despair.
Yeah, I'm
Or
just
it-
looking at a dead child in front of me. I've just stabbed and like gashed open. So
I'll check the work.
Yeah, no, he.
yeah,
I mean,
He looks
he's a
like-
huge clawed beast with a wide, long jaw. When he changes back to a boy, he's wearing just a basic tunic with a leather jerkin over the top. He has a belt around his waist that's looks like it's been torn and stitched at some point. Trousers that come down to his ankles, but no shoes, no pouches, no scabbards.
Any
Put my hand on Serena's shoulder.
tattoos? Any birds?
You asking for consent?
No. It's full non-consensual shoulder handing.
Classic Dr. Quinn.
You got
Classic Dr. Quinn.
He's was clearly cursed, and you've put him at peace. At the very least, you can give him his final rights that would have been denied him had you not done this. Send him on his way.
At the end of the day, he was a kidnapper too, so.
And if you wait till
And
the
cursed,
morning,
focused on the cursed.
and if you wait till the morning, I'll raise him and we'll walk him to his own grave.
No.
Unless you want to carry him and bury him.
I'm going to start giving him some funeral rites and like make him comfortable.
I'll be helping.
All right.
I like the idea of walking into their own grave.
Take a moment. You grab his body. You perform what limited levels of rights you can in the place. He's just up against the door at the moment. You pull him back into the room. There's a door rumble under the floor. Not enough to shake the room, but just that sensation that there's some deep set vibration to this place.
I'm sure we had that before, didn't we? We just thought it was him.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Is that around the time when the fire elementals came out?
Yeah, Fire
Yeah,
Elementals came out soon after that.
And then we thought it was the fire elementals, then we thought it was Marge.
And now it's like-
it's not. Ezra.
It's like this place is like alive.
Might be radiating from the temple.
Maybe.
Because the temple was in the centre, if I remember the
Well,
plans.
they had that little goblin friend.
Yeah, I think he ran
Kittle?
off.
Is
Yes.
with us? Is he skedaddled?
He ran off.
He ran off.
No, he came back.
I said to him to have a word with me before he goes.
He did, he came back.
Did it, look, can you see him around? I look for said goblin.
He was our guide, so.
He's
No.
not around there anywhere.
In the midst of the combat,
Oh, Kittle.
It was a bit of a chicken
Settles
shit
down.
guy, and that was a bit of a touch and go
you
combat.
can't see him.
We also did get him drunk, so there's a high chance he might have wandered off.
Also knows the leader's dead, so he might try and take favour.
Exactly, strike me as the brave sort. There's. I was running for that door. When we were in here fighting before, they ran out that door.
The one that we blocked up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's obviously, if they're retreating to somewhere, it's obviously through there is where we need to go.
I think maybe we could secure this room and just have a little bit of a rest, gather our thoughts.
Is part of this room still on fire, Jamie?
No, we put it
We
out.
put it out,
before.
yeah.
We
It's
put
out,
it all
it's
out
out
now.
now.
Yeah, yeah,
Furniture's partially burned, but the
I mean, we
fire's
could
out.
kind of try secure it and just see what we could go. Are you wanting to have a sleep?
I am fucked.
mentally and physically right now.
I'd take a short rest.
I mean, I'm happy if you want to have a sleep, or if you want to go for just a little sandwich.
I just need to meditate. I do. So.
What time of the day is it, Jamie, please?
I'm going to the ground now for. You think it's late in the day? Probably.
I feel like it was slightly dark.
You think so?
It was dark-ish
When we looked
outside,
out
wasn't it?
through
Like
the
it should be late, not night, but late in the probably dark outside.
You know when we looked up the steps and we were in the artillery room, we saw some light coming down. So
It's like twilighty, like the
Yeah.
sun's going down.
Okay. So we can probably gather it maybe night time now.
That's what I'm trying to think.
We should not sleep here.
No.
I think at best we can get a sandwich and a breather.
We packed some sandwiches.
I've
Let's
always
just
packed sandwiches.
Pause and catch our breath for about an hour.
Yeah.
It's not ideal, but maybe when we get closer to the temple, maybe the temple seems more like a suitable place to rest, or at least certainly somewhere where they don't know that we are would be better.
Yet. Who doesn't know where we are here?
Because there was still those couple that ran away and got away. We haven't seen them since.
Don't be quiet, you are today.
Did the big guy have like a large club or something?
I don't see where my head
I can't remember if he had a club or any kind of weapon.
Yes, he did.
Did that just transform back when he...
When he changed, that was gone.
I was just trying to think of some kind of like trophy that might ward people off.
I suggest we set a watch, even if it is only a short time, and don't be too far away from your weapons. Find a chair, relax, eat some food if you can, and let's take a rest, and then decide how much further we go.
Are you staying here or are you planning to go outside?
There's 2 doors in the room that we're currently in, isn't there?
3 doors.
3 doors. We've blocked one of them off, and then there's other 2.
The one we came from.
Yeah.
We blocked the one off that seemed to have people behind, and
Yeah, so-
we heard noises from.
Mm.
There's
Yeah.
the one where everyone ran off down, and where that guy you were chasing was
Is this
gone.
any of them?
And then
No,
there was
no,
the,
not yet.
the door we
Yeah.
came.
Wait.
I just remember
The
it
door
was
we
like
came
a door
from.
there and there
Yeah,
and
so
there.
we came in. So if we use this room, we
That
came
one
in
we blocked.
here. This
That
was
one come
blocked.
through.
That was where they ran away.
Yes.
And there was the only doors.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think we should stay in this room. We've got
Yeah.
the most amount of
But
options.
we also heard voices coming down this corridor.
That's the one that was blocked.
But we blocked
Yeah,
it.
but we blocked them all.
Yeah. I think if we stay here,
And I could always
we've
have
got
my...
options of
Yeah,
the doors.
we can
and
leg
my
it back
snake.
outside if we need to.
My
Yeah.
familiar could
We know the way out
always
from here,
sit round the corner and watch while we rest.
Mm.
Yeah.
And at least they can watch this way where they might come from.
And then we just have someone just watch this other
Yeah,
door.
then our watches that
Yeah.
way.
So one door's blocked. That one's going to get watched by your creature, and then the other one's someone's
Here's a
going to take it in
snake.
turns.
Oh,
There's a snake.
Cool.
Really good for watching. They've got one point.
It's true.
yeah, but they don't know that.
Yeah, they don't know that. Before they know, he
Um,
could have 100.
Minor imaging would be fucking huge.
I don't think you can do that with a minor image.
I mean major image, whatever the large one is. Major illusion.
So who's doing watches first?
Major image.
I'm going first watch.
You just rested for an hour, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're doing a short rest for an
Eight
hour.
watches if we're resting for an hour.
Just Just in case.
How much, like 10-minute watch each?
Yeah.
Almost like action, ready in
15.
action, you mean? We're almost ready in action, so just be doing that first one, yeah.
It's so that we don't get surprised.
Yeah.
Does nobody else have a familiar?
Nope.
Oh yeah,
Not-
you
not
don't.
anymore.
Yours is on a holiday.
He's on annual leave, which he promised him.
You'll find his contract got terminated unfairly.
Oh.
Jamie.
Is that when he's going to come back and claim constructive dismissal?
No, you promised him he wouldn't get hurt. He instantly got fireballed.
Yeah.
If anyone's going to have the constructive dismissal claim, it's you bloody... What was his name? Pedro? Pepe.
Pedro.
Remember.
Oh.
I just tried to think
All
what
these
stupid name would
Mexicans
Kieran
sound the
give.
same.
Oh my
Poor
god.
Pepe.
Racist.
Okay. Nothing interrupts you for your 1 hour short
Oh.
rest.
Way.
You hear sounds distant in this complex. Nothing comes to any of the doors. You nervously, on the edge of your seat, wait out this time, catching your breath, bandaging yourself.
Nice.
Initial rest class base is sardonic. Those
Initial
dice.
Oh, nice.
Using what,
Yeah.
sorry?
Those lovely dice which I found.
Try that.
Just play it from my
Every
hands,
else
see if you
sometimes.
feel lucky or not. Maybe roll a couple of dice.
Hmm.
See what I get.
Yeah. What do you get?
Jump to roll a couple of
I
dice.
did.
Oh, good.
Kashan's doing things.
Okay.
I got 2 1s, a 7, a 4, and an 11, which is surprising because I was meant to be rolling d6s.
Mm.
Why did you roll?
Don't question sardonics.
Fucking roll you got that for?
I've got 2 5s as well.
That's not
Just
bad.
2 1s, 2 5s.
2 1s, 2
So give me
5s.
those numbers again, sorry.
So I got 2 1s,
Yeah.
2 5s,
Yeah.
a 4, a 7, and an 11.
On D20s.
On a d12 and a d20. Do you want to roll some more dice?
No, that's fine.
He wants to roll more dice.
I'm mostly.
And what are you going to say to Sarah?
Yeah.
Saying anything, or are you just throwing the dice?
Yeah,
Well, throwing the dice, and seeing those numbers seem fairly unlucky to me, which is a good sign. So, just saying that it's been a long time since I've heard her voice. Do the watching over us and blessing us as we venture on this odyssey.
Well, no, I'd like a religion check, please.
Oh, religion check. Who would have thought? It's gonna be a 3.
Ay, 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 ay.
Roll the dice, sending out your thoughts to sardonics. No, you said your stuff now.
I was gonna say, can I use my inspiration on that religion check?
Oh yeah. Okay, if you want to use inspiration, you can. Yeah.
But crunch up to a
It's a
day.
10.
That was a good use of inspiration.
Would
You,
recommend asking for a sardonics for
Jamie feels inspired.
Yeah.
Roll the dice, look at the numbers, and sending your thoughts out. You hear nothing in return. Eventually growing restless, you're looking around the rest of the group, keeping their eyes on the doors. And you get up and walk across the room. Get halfway across the room. The slab in the centre gives way beneath your foot. Your foot drops down and twist your ankle badly. You can reduce your movement by 5 feet until you take a long rest.
Do we all see him stumble like an idiot?
Yes.
Is this what happens when you lose your soul?
Should be a snigger from Quinn's direction.
Get the bad look out the way first. Good.
Has he been drinking? And if so, where has the drink come from?
Oh, I mean, I have
Oh,
some.
no, isn't it
If
really?
you want
What the
something to
fuck?
drink, I have some Jack's ale if you want some.
It's so painful. So painful.
Jamie's
That's from experience, that, isn't it?
You're doing a
Flashbacks.
flashbacks.
No, because if it's like me, you just go.
Wasted.
So sweaty. Put my face on the grass. Cool.
with Harriet standing above you saying, stop faking it.
Yeah. And then people get you up and you go, I'm going to be sick, put me down.
Accurate.
Oh, glad you can smile about it now, Jamie. Well done.
Bad luck, Sardonyx's blessing. Not accurate. She's alive. All is well.
It's not right.
The real bad luck is if you twisted your other ankle while you were saving yourself.
Oh, God.
Or reduce my movement by another 5 feet.
Okay.
Quinn will hand Sean a water flask. That's wanted a drink. Welcome to have a drink.
I'll take it and give it a good smell.
Smells like Jack's. Tingly flask though.
Tingly flask. You should see a doctor about your tingly flask. No.
He is the doctor. He is the doctor.
Well, funny
see a
enough,
hand
when another man
action,
twiddles the end of my flask, it does go a bit tingly.
Mm.
I'm going to make a cup of tea on that. You guys role play this out one.
No, join us!
Oh yeah, does
It smells like Jack's ale.
Yes, that's what I needed. Alright.
Who is this Jacques?
It's one of the common drinks in Mistas.
I don't think I've ever tried it.
It's local ale.
I suggest we wait till we get back up safe before we get too pissed. Otherwise, we could all end up with a broken ankle.
I can try and pour beer
I've
from this. Because I've got that alchemist's arm, haven't I? It's like a 7 arm. I'm just carrying it around with me.
Or I drink from a more sanitary receptacle. I'll hold out for the flask.
It is not sanitary after I finished with it.
Yeah, I'll give it a wipe, don't worry.
Okay.
There's a 50%
Do the old,
chance.
just
With
rubbing
the
with
t-shirt.
with the t-shirt. That's perfectly sanitary.
20% chance beer, 20% chance acid.
Or
That
drink
is,
mine as 100% chance beer.
What is the other 60%?
Fresh water.
Guys,
I don't know what. There's 6 different things.
shall we go up?
Yeah, I would like to say though, before we leave, I'd probably want to have a look down that other corridor before, if that's okay with everyone. Providing we don't have to leave in any sort of hurry.
I mean,
afterwards.
I want to get to the centre because that's what that little goblin person said. was that
100%.
It was in the
Yeah.
centre of the,
The temple was in the centre
Yeah.
of the city.
and I should hopefully feel its presence. Hopefully,
Why do you want to go up? Isn't up out?
out into the main because we're underground and like the.
We're under the town at the moment.
Yeah.
We need to go up to the town.
Oh,
So
I
we need
see.
to go out to in the town. But,
Forgive me.
but I feel like there's going to might be more of them rat people. So I'm thinking potentially we put on some costumes and go out. We might blend in.
Well, I mean, also, how good is everyone looking after this little rest as well?
Oh, I'm fine now. I don't need a short rest.
Person's fine.
Yeah, I don't need a short rest.
You alright?
Don't want
I
to
am-
alarm you all, but I think this place might be cursed.
It's an old temple of
What
God.
isn't?
Okay?
What?
Because
It's a desecrated temple of
because
God.
they tell us there's rat men, and then rat men appear, but they're not really rat men. They're wearing costumes, but they're really rat men. Yeah.
Are you trying to tell us what? It's not what it appears to be.
I cast a fire spell, and then the fire people come, and I pray to the god of luck, and I'm struck with bad luck.
So in other words, we have to do the opposite in some way, right? It's a game of opposites.
I'm awful. Do the opposite of whatever Kashan
I-
says.
Yeah. I don't think it's cursed, I think it's blessed.
Some ways, yeah.
I can. If we have anything that is cursed, I can get rid of the curse. That's not an issue.
I think he's just cursed.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
want to
it's
get
not
rid of
bad
that.
logic.
Then.
It's not bad logic, but it's
That's-
just what else is to it? How do we play it to our advantage? Is the
Just need
question,
to
I guess.
need to be wise with what we do. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's a coincidence.
Well, the disguise thing's a good idea. I just wanted to
Disguising's a very
get.
good idea.
Before we did that, I just wanted to get a feel of.
So
how
should we go where them
rough
voices
everyone
are?
was.
Do you want to go and check where them voices come through that barricaded door?
Well, it doesn't have to be now. Just before we leave.
Well, when we leave, we're going to be going up and descend, and we're going straight to
I mean,
that.
before we leave the whole town.
Oh, we can come. Well, this is the only way we know out,
Killed it.
so we could come back on the way back.
You're on something
We
because
could.
of that guy.
Should we not need to leave in a hurry?
Mm.
Go on
We
now.
have travelled together for quite a while now. We should have some awareness, I believe. As to your question, I am feeling absolutely fine in health, but my power is being tapped.
Naturally,
If I-
like,
If only I had some ultimate power, I would be feeling a lot more powerful
Like
right now.
tapped out, or just
Hmm,
kind of foofed.
well on the way to being tapped out.
Zelfar, how are you looking? How are you
I've got a
feeling?
few scratches and bruises, but generally
Otherwise, you're fine.
doing alright.
Serena,
And
you're a
my
single-
power
I
feels
just
great.
needed a short rest. I'm fine.
I've reapplied maple through my
Warlocks.
rest and I'm way better.
Unlimited stamina as long as you rest for
No,
1 hour in
that's
between.
Gomez, you had an observation a second ago.
That guy that you had a bit of a tiff with,
Mhm.
and then I tried to first of all stabilise him and then with the dagger blood, which normally does wonders.
Mhm.
He did the opposite, killed him faster.
Really?
So I think Kishan is onto something there. What we do is either doing the opposite or because everything's flipped. So the boy is no monster, the monster is not a boy.
Oh shit! So you're thinking like good is
Game
bad
of
and bad
Hold
is
on.
good.
Almost, because obviously you pray, you get
I'm
bad luck.
Checking
and
if I've
stuff
still
like
got my
that.
equipment.
I did not know what the mine was. I'm glad you told me.
Could it be a game of
Expect it to be.
opposites? The curse is making something more and more realistic. to
Yeah,
be
but
honest
we've
with
done
you.
healing magic here, and that's been perfectly fine.
Has
Has
it?
Yeah, the whole last fight was healing magic.
Been fine.
We're sort of.
Something is
Something's
Off.
wrong, yeah.
something is off. Put it this way.
Maybe just be a bit cautious. We'll continue. But just be
I'll keep
mindful
it in
of that.
mind. We can do a few, few more
Kashan,
experiments
just
on the
be
way.
careful where you step.
I'll try.
Don't breathe. Don't look at anyone. Don't talk to anyone.
So I think maybe we should go. We should go up. Go up.
Yeah.
Either way,
Let us
suppose.
head.
Should we grab some of them costumes just in case?
You know where that slab fell and gave way? Was there anything underneath there?
No.
It just
You're not like
wobbled.
Going back to what you
You
said,
just rolled your ankle.
Gave away and you rolled your ankle, yeah.
I could give someone my mask and Guy's Nature, and I've got one disguise kit, and we've got those masks, so we could technically change our appearance a little bit.
I've got
Yeah,
a rat's
I've-
mask,
That,
so I
yeah.
can put the rat's mask on and see how that goes.
I've only got Burns mask, so I'll be looking like a hag. If I can.
I think I'm wearing a mask of
You're
me.
wearing your own mask.
You're wearing your own
Yeah.
mask because your face got removed.
Doff that, there you go.
Trauma!
Can you take it off? That's it.
Yeah, and it-
Is it a
No,
party
no,
trick
no,
now?
no.
It's stapled
Well, that's
up.
literally
Yeah.
his party trick now.
No, no,
have,
no,
you,
no.
have you done the full like sort of Zac
Killing
Efron
joke.
now? Like before, Jean looked really nice, and now it just looks like a bad
No,
job.
it's the
Does Zac Efron look that bad?
Have you not seen him since he's had the jaw issue, didn't he?
Yeah, but it's like he doesn't look awful.
Well, I mean, compared to what he used to look, he doesn't look fantastic.
Right,
There's
mate,
a
we're all
joke.
getting a bit
there's the joke.
Jesus.
tired in our old age.
Somewhere on the other side of the world, there's people look at that fucking Zac Efron now. What an ugly cunt.
No, I mean, it's not that. I'm just saying that he's had to then stick something back on without a mirror.
He looks fine.
I am fine!
He looks like Jean
Not
Bouquet.
bad.
Yeah.
That's not why he looks
I
The
just thought-
moustache.
That's how it looks
I
now.
just thought
That's
like
just a
Joker
just
from the
little
52
wonky,
series
isn't
where
it?
he's
Yeah.
stapled his own face back on.
He looks much worse.
You know what Freud would say about this, Joshua? That you're just projecting your own insecurities.
Yeah.
Quite possibly. I'm not necessarily doubting that. Give me a minute. Let me Google
We
it.
need a D&D Freud. Work on
Anyhow.
that for your next NPC, please.
So
Yeah,
are we
well,
going
yes.
to do
I'm still going to get my
the...
baker in there.
So Quinn just said that you have a rat... Was it a
I got
rat
one
map?
of the masks off one of the humans that were pretending to be rat people.
Well, there was like loads of them in that room that we were in anyway, so we
Okay,
could
nice.
all like
That's one
grab
of our
one.
best bet, isn't it?
Yeah, so
Could-
we go that way, and then the steps were to go up then, so...
Yeah.
Could
Best bet.
you guys disguise like that? Maybe pretend that some of us that aren't disguised are prisoners.
Ooh,
Well, I would
like that, the
probably have
classic
to be a
Trojan
prisoner,
horse.
just gonna have to say that,
The
because I'm
classic
in
Trojan horse. I love
Loose,
that.
loose knots.
It is going to us. It's going to draw more attention to us if we have prisoners than if we are just creeping about.
But not all of us have
What?
disguise.
Oh yes, split the party, eh?
How much of a disguise do we need? A blanket and a hood can Keep your face disguised.
Come on, that picture's fun.
I think as long as like we just
Not how you
dirty up our armour a little bit and
That's how I see him.
put a mask on and one of them cloaks, we should be right.
I think so.
I mean, I've pretty beaten up enough.
It is going dark now, so I'm not even sure we need to go that far with the
Yeah, I think it's just as
dirty
long as from a distance we look okay.
My cloak
Just when we
covers
look
all
up
of my
closer, we're
face.
probably not going to look fine.
Speak for yourself.
No, like when we went up to them rat people dressed up though, like they looked like it from a distance. We got closer, you could tell that like they were wearing.
Yeah.
So if we go in the night time now, we can. It's like deception, isn't it? We won't be able to see very well.
You realise there's also a very good chance you're putting all this thought into it. We got there and there's no one.
But it's good to be safe.
Yes, prepare.
From what they were saying, he's twisted his ankle. There's some
Prevention is better
weird
than
blood
cure.
shit going on, right?
With blood shit.
There's
Fail.
something.
Great
The,
to go on a
Fail to
4 or 5
prepare,
meters.
prepare to fail. I'm with you.
it's just in case. It's a precaution.
Fail to prepare, prepare to
Yeah.
fail.
I agree. Let's do it.
Right. Should we go to the artillery?
Is there
room?
enough masks and cloaks?
We're going. we're
Sorry?
going-
Is there enough masks and cloaks
There is,
in that room
yes.
for all of us?
Yeah.
Even after the spell was cast. Because he came in and he did. I can't remember if he did burning hands or something.
Yeah, no, it's fine. There are ample masks for everybody to wear on the table.
I'll wear a mask under my clothes.
Before we go, I'm just going to spend
Put it on top
a
of
few
your head.
seconds casting
My cloak only really
Death
sees like sort of my bridge of my
I had
nose
to
down.
use it in the last fight. I
And
needed
even
to
though it's all fucking crooked and battered and
Okay.
scarred.
So we're all getting into cosplay.
Yeah.
Team U cosplay.
Alright, so you've gone back to the entrance room, have you? Is that what you've done? Or have you
Yeah, back to the room
back
where
to the
we
entrance
were.
room?
Yeah, yeah. So because we've got them stairs that like go.
So there are
up.
stairs that go
Yeah.
up to the outside.
So go into that room, yeah.
Okay, alright, so you go there and recover what masks you can.
There's, like,
Doll
cloaks
yourself
and
up. So who's masking up? Everyone?
Wall masking.
Come on.
Kashan!
How am I going to find a mask which fits my snout?
We'll find one.
We'll mould
They
it.
also have snouts.
Okay.
Hey, yours will fit better than
please,
everything
DM,
else.
I'm acting already whilst they're arguing. I'm going to rip my Gomez off and just plonk it on his face, if that's okay.
Do I look like, that Snapchat photo you ride into a horse? Do I look like that?
I acted fast, I'm putting you wrestling him to do that, if that's okay.
Are you going to accept it or do you want to fight her as she puts this mask on you?
Just a regular.
You accept it?
Nauseous, give mask on
You
you.
Slaps this piece of skin on your face. And as the rest of you look, Kashan's visage changes, the shape of his face gets sucked down until he looks like a regular guy.
Oh, that's
But
better.
he's
But
still.
if I touch my snout, can I feel my snout? Or
It,
is
it
that-
feels like, you know, when you go to the dentist, it feels numb.
Oh.
Yeah. It just feels weird and like it's touching. Yeah, like you're touching your face through barriers and stuff.
I'm still wrestling him to the ground, my hands near his neck.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
fully accepted
Look-
the mask,
look-
but you
looking at the group, Jamie, and going,
got to
shall
fucking
I?
kill you!
Shall I? Shall I?
So are we going up
What
here
is
rather
going
than
on?
going to where they've all been heading towards?
Yeah, we're going to go out into the town. Well, whatever.
So we're gonna leave the ruins.
Yeah, we're going more into the ruins because we're under the ground of it at the
No,
moment.
no,
The
they
ruins-
ran further into the underground.
Yeah, the
bit.
ruins.
yeah.
The ruins are under.
That's fine.
So we're gonna go back into the room where you killed that young boy.
We're going in the artillery room where there's the stairs,
Bloody
The
And then we're
ruins.
leaving the ruins.
and we're going out into the ruins.
I thought I went to the path. Into the
No,
way.
no, upstairs goes out into the ruins
Yeah.
of the town.
Yeah.
But we're currently in the underground bit of the town.
Yeah.
It tingles.
Because
I don't know.
the whole town is essentially abandoned.
I don't know where this relic is. I don't know whether it's under here, whether it's in the town,
It's
whether
in Temple, and
Yeah.
the temple is in the centre of town.
So we're going up into
The town is also, as Serena was describing it, the ruins. They're both one and the same.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it used to be a town, but it's now ruins.
Yeah. Which we thought was be occupied by these rat people and this troll that turned out to be a child. So something.
So
I
we may
thought-
end up going up and down and up and
I
down.
thought
Yeah.
the temple was
So-
further down.
No.
Question
no.
is, who's going to go up first? Shall we have a little bit of a marching order for who's going up first? I
You
don't
plonk
see
yourself down on the ground, put it in front of you, and start
Wait,
richly
it was
casting.
your idea.
Disadvantage.
I'd
in
like to
stealth.
stick middle back if I can, but not right at the back.
In other words, whilst
Very
he's
far at
talking
the
and having
front.
a fit, yeah,
Also, what's Kashan doing?
What's going on now?
I thought you were holding him down.
You dancing capoeira?
Literally casting.
Take him down again.
Kashan.
Put a different mask on
I've
his
not got the
face.
energy for that
Kashan.
anymore.
Kashan.
Give me the chance.
Kashan. Fuck me. So I guess now we're waiting here for this tit.
Have we got time for this?
No.
Maybe we should send a familiar snake down that hole, that alleyway. Check out what is down that way before we leave.
I'm just going to poke my head up the top first. If you hear a scream, it's not good. If I come back down shortly after, it's going to be okay.
I like this plan.
Whilst he does whatever the fuck he's doing.
Mm.
So I'm going to quietly head up the stairs.
Okay. Get up the stairs, poke your head over to the outside world.
Yeah.
You can see the remains of columns and pillars scattered around, just as when you first arrived. The main structure of this building, presumably a temple at some point, has collapsed in. There are trees that have grown through it, in some cases the branches that look like what's pushed the walls down beyond its ruin. It's at the very edge of what once would have been a town, but now it is taken over almost entirely by trees.
I'm sorry, did you say it looks like the bit that I've come up from is in the temple, or I can see the temple?
You're inside the grounds of the temple, so this complex you've been under at one time would have been underneath the temple.
I'm going to come back down. FYI, I am in plate armor as I quietly quietly come back down. I'll just say, what? It looks like we're actually underneath the temple. You offered him one, and you lost the whole thing.
So you're saying it looks like we're actually already in the temple?
It looks like we're on the edge of the.
Thank you, sir.
So
we're in the temple.
yeah, we're already underneath the temple. If we go up, we'll be within the grounds. You know, is it like that courtyard bit you normally have in the middle?
She said that it was in the temple, so if we're in the temple, that makes more sense to go further down, maybe that way that you said.
Possibly, but we might be underneath the temple. But then also, we don't. If we go in the temple at the top, we don't want any stragglers coming up and ambushing us. So maybe if we go that way first to root out everything underneath, then we go up to the temple. By the looks of it, did the looks of the gist of this underneath that we've already seen looks like it would also be underneath the temple.
Oh, easily. The temple grounds above were very large. So
without a doubt, every room that we've been in so far is underneath the temple.
Oh.
So we don't. She obviously hasn't said whether or not the relic is underneath the temple in like one of the antechambers or something in the cellar, or whether or not it's actually in the actual temple. So it makes sense if we clear this basement
temple
first.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Go up to the next level, then clear there, because we already know now we're in the right area.
Could I know it's winging it, but could I just see if I can feel the presence of Gar or any Gar related thing while I'm stood here?
you can certainly make a religion check.
Fucking just please.
Not 20.
Natural 20!
Yay!
+3.
Even as Quim is talking, take a moment placing your hand on the hilt of your sword and closing your eyes. Placing one hand flat beneath you as if pointing towards the ground. There is a presence of Gar here. This is sanctified ground of Gar. You feel confident there is a presence here.
Good. I can confirm I do feel Gar here. So it's somewhere where we are.
Either we clear out this basement level first, then before we go up.
I'm just going to start taking off my costume and just go, let's go.
I keep in my costume just in case.
Yeah, why not?
Very well, and the dancing idiot.
How long's it been?
Over 10 minutes.
Finish. Aura transmutation over this item. It's murky. But you feel that this will make your presence larger, more dominating to your enemies. Despite its innocuous appearance.
It's a cursed item if I ever heard one.
What have we got to use? A saw?
That bloody bastard's been here again.
What?
Holding up the clown nose.
Is that what you were doing to the
Oh,
girl?
for God's sake. Yeah.
Was he juggling while he was identifying?
No, it was like it was a hot clown nose.
What are you on about?
Look,
You said about that last time.
Look.
Just chill the fuck out. It's
he's been here. The one who stole my soul. And he
Anyone-
slipped this in my belongings.
anyone could have put that in the belongings. You could have.
Wait,
bought
it says compliments Jack on the bottom.
Yeah, and a Jack is a very common name.
Jack Tear. And it tingles.
I'm not touching your tingly ball, mate. That's just not going to happen.
That's not very Dr. Quinn of you.
I have the right to refuse, and I refuse to believe that this entity capable of stealing a soul, for shits and giggles, gives you a clown nose in your bag.
Here's the tricky thing.
Kishan and Quinn's voices are getting louder and louder
They
as
are.
they argue about this.
He stole my soul. I'm not happy about it.
There is no time for
They've
this.
got no time.
We have made a plan.
God's presence here. The relic's somewhere here. We need
Nice.
to get it.
Lead the way, Serena,
go.
please.
Go.
I
Right, I'm
swear
gonna,
to God, if you mention that nose one more time whilst we're down there, I'm going to kill you.
Alright. Shall we go, make sure we've cleared this area, so we can go to that barricaded door, see who's there, because they might be guarding it, we never know.
Where have we got? We've got to get moving.
Yeah.
We cannot be just stand here. Dancing.
Well, I'm starting to walk there. If anyone wants to follow me, you're more than welcome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, Serena goes on. So
Yeah.
you back downstairs.
Yeah.
Heading down the main corridor. Where are you heading to?
We're going back into that room that we had that rest, and you know we've got the 3 doors. We've got
Yes.
the one we barricaded, the one we come through, and then that other one.
Yeah.
We heard voices to the barricade one, so I'm going to start removing the barricades.
So the one on the right hand side where you were
Yes.
in, the one that was over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Serena goes ahead of the group. She starts pulling down the barricade. John not far behind her.
I'm going to flip a table onto its side and point my crossbow at the open door.
Okay.
It's probably not open anymore, but
You're covering
just,
me while I'm
just
moving.
covering. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just assuming. Yeah, you guys closed all the doors when you.
In this room, because it was all charred and burned, is there a piece of, say, charcoal, but is there a piece of, like,
There's a piece
wood?
of burnt wood in here. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, not as far as burnt to hot enough to make.
I want to get a
charcoal.
dry bit that obviously wasn't put out with water. And I want to try and mark, put a mark
I see
so
what you're
that
trying to do, yeah.
if we have to
Come back.
get out in a rush, we can see the mark and know that that's the way to go.
So you're going to draw an arrow?
I said it doesn't have to be quite an arrow, just
You put a mark on the wall in here. Yeah. What kind of mark? What are you gonna look at? Like a snake?
nah.
Isn't that just a scriggle?
Basically a sperm.
It'd be a Willy Wonka, really.
Alright.
The
So you
head's
know,
in
so
the
you know which
direction.
direction to swim on your way out. Alright, Serena, you clear the doorway.
Yep. Can I see if I can hear anything on the other side of the door?
Make a perception check.
$11.
Okay. All seems to be quiet behind this door.
Okay, I'm going to slowly open that.
Okay, you open the door. It goes straight ahead of you into an alcove where there's a torch.
Does it push in or out?
It pulls into the room.
Okay.
There's a torch in there. The torch is very dim. You've been in and out for a while now, and there was a torch here before when you opened the door. Looks like it's guttering.
Okay then.
So that's ahead of you, about 15 feet to the end of this thing, and then 5 feet, and then there's a gap on the left of the corridor, heads off on the left hand side, as far as you can see from here.
So it's just a corridor that just goes around to the left?
Yes.
And that's just that light, okay. Any more lights coming from down there?
Looks like there's light flickering from the corridor direction.
Okay. Right, should we go down? This goes left. I'm going to be as quiet as I possibly can in my armour, make my way to that corner.
I'll take
Clank, clank.
I'll take a wonderful stealth check from you.
Disadvantage.
May I quickly give some guidance? It's been late.
Blessing of
Yeah.
the trickster.
Well, if DM wouldn't mind.
Sure.
So I just get a straight roll then.
You can mansplain how to stealth.
Show me how to be stealthy.
Back to the guidance of a blessing of the trickster, because your class ability allows you to give somebody advantage on stealth.
Sorry, I'm hearing what I'm thinking about how I'm going to what I'm going to touch to give the guidance and or
Go for it.
blessing of the
Go
trickster.
for it.
You gonna touch me?
I grew up
Smack
with
that
sorry,
bit.
but that's my method. That's modus operandi for me. So you're getting both on your boss. There you go.
Yeah, the
She
book
got-
flash.
She doesn't notice, man. She's
You
on
have
Go on, pal.
advantage on dexterity, stealth checks for 1 hour, or until I use it again on someone else.
Sweet. I'll just get a straight roll then. Because I got disadvantage.
I thought guidance was for a minute.
Blessing. Experience might be I've got that, which is
Nice
very
work.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20s.
bad.
Okay.
Well done.
I'm keeping that dice, man. It's rolling quite well.
Nudges.
Damien, you'd have to draw a peanut.
Got the natural 20 on that one.
I always have to draw a
Do you want to march?
Is it any way I can be happy? No, just
In
lay it
any
out.
way I could be happy.
So you've come through a door that's here.
Yep.
Keep it simple, right? Torch here.
Yep.
And corridor heads off in this direction.
Mhm.
Okay. So as you move quietly in there, everybody else back in the room, look round the corner. There are several torches on either side of this corridor. It spans off about 100 feet,
Just straight.
just straight. You can see there's an exit on the. There's like an exit on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, and it ends in the far distance at a T-junction.
Okay. And there's torches everywhere.
Yes, torches all the way along here.
Do they look as withered as the other
They
one?
do.
So it looks to me that no one's been down here for a while then, potentially. If they're withering, no one's gone back to light then.
Or they can see well in the dark when they didn't bother.
True. I mean, I can kind of see in the dark, but... Okay. So there was there an exit to the left, like a T, and then to the right, wasn't it? Yeah. To
Exit
go-
here,
Yeah.
one here, and then all the way in as a T-junction.
Okay. I will go
If I
to.
Number one.
Well, I'll be checking as I go along, really. So.
Are you going to call the rest of us to come with, or are you going on your own?
Well, I did say if
Yeah,
anyone's
we're
more than
coming.
welcome to come with me.
Oh,
I'll
Yeah.
I know Jean Bouquet's behind.
I'm behind you as well.
I'll stick towards the back, and I'll
We're
just
all-
keep marking
Yeah,
the
we're
wall
all
in the direction
following.
that we've gone.
Okay, so all come out of this room. That way.
I'm going to go towards the first exit.
Serena moves down the corridor. Beam of sweat runs down your face inside the mask. Breath feels laboured. And you're in your armour, but you feel warmer.
So it's like very humid then.
Yeah, and the same, John, as you start moving down here, temperature's rising. As you move down here, you start to sweat.
Faint smell of onion.
Will be garlic, wouldn't there?
Oh yeah, garlic.
I'll turn.
Yeah, of course.
I'll just turn round and I'll look to whoever's behind me and just go, it's warm, isn't it? So naturally warm.
I can feel it. But this is no time for getting hot under the collar.
Possibly more fire elementals.
I'll keep going towards that first.
To get there,
Door.
the door.
Anything, markings, plaques, anything on that door before I consider.
What is it?
Oh, this is heavenly. I really
Well,
like
there's
this.
it is a wooden door, but the steel banding is extensive on here. There's steel around the edge of it, and it looks like it's a far heavier duty door than any of the doors you've seen so far in here.
Ornate or utilitarian?
You do.
What do you call that? Trouble, I call it.
Built for a purpose.
Something curious behind
To
that.
keep someone out, keep something in.
Is it locked?
I have a feeling it's gonna like burn my hands when I touch it.
It was the back of the wooden door.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Just in case before you do
It's
that,
there.
Okay.
let us not arrange ourselves in
Genuine advice: if you ever have worrying about there's a house fire going on and stuff like that, you go with the back of your hand because if it is, then you've not scalded the bit that actually helps you grab stuff and escape.
It's not very subdominant CFU, is it?
or you could
Not
use your
really.
bottom cheek.
Also, if you think his room is electric,
You're
use
not
the
going to
electric
use that
switch
while
in the
you're
backyard
escaping.
as well, so
What are you
it
going to be
wouldn't
sitting on once you have gone to safety?
Well, I will get to safety at least
Do you
with
want
both
me
my
to-
hands.
Do you want me to go? Because obviously I've
Not
been
your bum
absolutely
cheeks.
heavily in that environment. I'm having.
Oh yeah, you'll be fine, wouldn't you? You're like.
I
Yeah.
suggest
I'm health and safety.
There you go.
Not anymore.
Okay, not anymore.
we,
I'm qualified though.
we position ourselves tactically around this space just in case.
Don't position ourselves tactically, John. Read Arthur.
Come on, please. Quim, stand to the other side.
Isn't one of us resistant to fire?
Yeah, no,
Just so that I can go first.
And while you're there, what is down those other corridor?
It was like a T junction. I think that
How
Does
tall
it
is
feel
this
like a-
corridor, Jamie?
It's about 8 feet tall.
Does it feel like a warm breeze, or does it just all of a sudden get
The temperature in general is just higher.
Does the other door look similarly robust as the other one?
Were you going to go down that corridor and have a look?
I'm just going to sort of see if I
pardon
can
me.
glance from where.
From where you stood, you're going to
From
see if
where
you
I'm
can like.
Inch closer to it.
My snake is watching where we came from. I kept him in that corner.
Oh, you're keeping
And,
them like
and it's got
behind
10 sort of blind sight, so if something invisible or something tries to
So it's going to look
get
at our
through,
rear
it
then,
could.
basically.
Yeah, so it's keeping an eye on the back.
It's a,
It's going to have a look at my rear.
My dear. My dearly ear.
My derriere.
What do you think it does when you're sleeping?
I'm guessing everyone else is readying an action, and I'll just push it with a mace, and then
You're going to touch the door and you're going to try and open it.
I'm going to push it with a mace first, see if it's unlocked. Why risk my life if I've got 5 feet free?
What is down there?
Why be silly?
Two
eh?
more doors.
And then I can try to grab it with a hand.
2 more doors.
Not. I'm assuming from what I can see, I can't see any of metal.
From where you are, you can just see there's 2 door frames and there's doors there, but you're...
It's two perfectly normal doors.
This one looks intriguing though.
It does, but I suggest we go check the other doors first.
Can I see anything come towards you using the Eye of Sem or Ra?
Just want to see what's down here and see what our options are really.
So I'll walk past you, because I'm seeing the nearest, and I'll just ask, am I right? Well, shall I?
Yeah, just open. Let's just
Yeah.
rip the band-aid off. Let's go.
Alright, so Jamie, I'm going to try with mace first.
Cock in the
that's okay.
crossbow.
I'll hold my action
Yes.
to whack my
Yes,
sword
very
if
good, very
anything.
good.
I will
Alright, so I'll
hold
try
the
with
sacred flame.
the
Yeah.
mace first.
Sorry?
I'm going to try with the mace, push the door with the mace.
And then
Try with a mace.
How is it pronounced?
Are you going to try and like bash
Just
the door
try
down?
and
that's
push-
right.
try and push the door
Push it,
open.
not take a swing, but
No,
push
just
it.
push it gently.
Push it with the mace.
oh yeah,
Okay.
so
Yeah,
it
yeah.
pushes open, yeah.
Okay, gingerly hold the mace and apply a little bit of pressure to it. The corridor fills with arcs of lightning.
I thought it was going to happen.
I'd like a dexterity saving throw from yourself, from Serena.
Have I got advantage on the dexterity still?
Sure.
Yeah!
That's a bit trickster, yeah.
Yeah, just
For an hour.
For an
just
hour.
from Nadja and Serena, please.
John and I look at each other and go,
Whee!
Technically, Quim's base is.
Oh.
Why am I looking zero?
the base is behind you. The level's leading.
9!
Nine
That's an
with
advantage as well.
Oh dear.
Got your my rolls from the
Well.
other
Dare we ask what the lower one was?
And aren't you in full plate? Just for.
She's a lightning rod.
In case it does something.
Fine.
Okay. Lightning blast straight across the door. Straight through Nadja. And then arcing into the breastplate of Serena. You each take 29 points of lightning.
Fuck my life!
I'm falling to the ground.
Naja falls to the ground immediately. Smoke rising from her body.
I'm gonna
Holy shit!
go straight in, do like a knee slide to try and grab
You
her
run around the corner.
and spare the dying.
Okay.
Do you
Because
not know
presumably
first
I've
aid
seen
when people have been
Crack of lightning and I hear a
Make a
thud.
dexterity saving throw, please, Quinn.
I got now one.
Lightning arcs from the body onto you.
What's happening? What's happening? What am I seeing?
Has no
Nothing.
one got thaumaturgy to close that door?
Well, I'm guessing it would have closed as soon as I've fallen because the mace is no longer.
25 points of lightning damage. As you slide across the floor, you touch her, and residual energy straight into your body. 26 points of lightning damage.
26, sorry. Did you say?
Is it safe to assume me falling has closed the door back up? With the
You
mace?
didn't even open the door, you just touched it with the mace.
Thank you.
So the door's still closed, isn't
Door's
it?
still closed.
That was just a reaction
Is it,
response
could we just
then.
for a minute stop and think about what material the mace was made out of, and is it conducive to electricity?
I
And
don't
just
think
take
we-
a moment to step back and think, is it actually
We have a
all?
finite amount
Silicon?
of diamonds.
It's because you're down, so we got...
So can I do spare
Oh,
the
yeah,
dying
sorry.
on her?
Yeah.
After getting
Yes, you may. Okay.
shocked.
Well pointed out. Thank you.
She's stabilised.
Okay.
Thank
Right.
you.
It
And
didn't
then
go through the mace, it went through the air.
I'm going
Fair
to
enough.
do a level 1 cure wounds for 12 points of damage healed.
And-
John would have taken a step
And
back.
if I was
We're gonna go avoid that door.
29,
Yeah.
Do I still from back?
Good
well, I
idea.
have to-
No, you're at 0, so
You're up to 12.
Thank you very much for that very valiant efforts.
So that one spark literally did all that. Okay.
From the door. The back end.
So just that one, and now it's no more now. We're just like
Yeah,
stood
it's
there.
all died down now.
Okay,
The
okay.
air smells.
A singed skin.
I don't smell alright, okay?
Do you have like a
Tiefling.
cool pattern now
Yeah.
on your breastplate?
I've got a feeling
Nice.
that the door is booby trapped.
Do you think?
I really do.
Well, can we unbooby trap it?
Can anyone do that?
does it show up as magical under the eye? Or is there anything
I'm
anything
literally
under
going
the eye
to
I
lay
can show up in the back.
some pull on myself.
Thank you for that.
Well, I'll hold on to those, yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
if it was a curse, I could get rid of it.
Make
From
a
a curse, but I mean,
perception check.
booby traps tend to be booby traps, not. Is there any glyphs or anything around the edges of the
Perception check.
stonework?
That'll be a 5, Jamie.
Okay. Got the eye the wrong way around.
Ooh, this forehead looks nice.
Dirty 20.
You don't know what your forehand is?
Right
because
at the
you're
apex
tucked
of the
in.
frame of the door, there is. You can see a glyph up there, and it's just dimming.
Sharp. Do you know what that says? You're more travelled than I.
I'm going
Depends
to
on the
inch
language,
around the corner, just poking around.
You can see this glyph dimming, as Quinn points out. It's not any wording. It's a marking for this trap. Whatever that'll be the thing that sets it off. That'll be the proximity detector, presumably, and maybe the source of the lightning.
Okay. This is not a good door to be approaching.
It's
It's as
really
simple as
detecting
that.
something though.
Unless we have ways to dispel a magic, an enchantment upon this area, we are not getting through that door.
Bear with me one moment whilst I consult my memory of what I may or may not be able to do.
Yes, it has been a while. Also, if you have more healing, Serena was badly damaged by the lightning.
Fine. Let's keep a pride a little bit.
I suppose you can dispel magic again yourself, Al?
Hmm?
Do you suppose you can dispel anything magic?
Just have this fear in that red.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do.
It's guarded.
There's nothing I can do about the trap.
ahead for dispel magic.
There is a chance that it might be based on sight, but I would not want to walk forward and test it.
No.
So Serena, come here.
Why did you say menacingly?
It looks like you're going to put them on my breast.
Hmm?
You got a breastplate on, so it's not sexual.
That's the rules.
Where you were injured.
Well, you're wearing a blouse, so it's not sexual.
Yeah, you're fully
That's not
clothed.
common sexual harassment.
I'm trying to just clean. It's fine. I mean, if you don't want the healer,
No, you can touch me, it's fine.
I'm going to do a second
Classic
level.
Devon.
She's in public.
Fuck off, guys.
Dungarees on.
Or
Kieran,
you could have 16 points of healing.
thank you very much.
I'll try to sit myself up with my hair.
Full afro.
Yeah.
Should we? Yeah, I mean,
I just have it as guarding
do
something.
you have
that
anything
is.
else?
I forgot. I've got an idea, but before I waste my last opportunity to use this, do we have to go through that fucking door?
I mean, there's 2 other doors down.
I mean, there's
the
2
hallway.
other doors, but it's clearly guarding something.
Can I recognise the symbol at all? I mean, I've never seen it anywhere before. God,
It would be
you
good to
don't, you don't need drugs, you know, when you go.
It would be
you
good
have
to
some
get in
stuff.
there. They're obviously protecting something.
It could be the relic in there.
Who needs that? So.
It is not how I would want to spend a Friday night.
Should we go check out the other 2 doors?
Yeah,
once we're
check the other
not
door.
crispy?
Because there might be something here we can
Yeah,
use to dispel, maybe.
I will just
we
sit
don't
on the
know.
floor for a minute whilst you check the other 2 doors. I think I've had my fun for this weekend.
So do you want to move away from the door just in case it's
Zapped you again.
What doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. I'm staying a couple of feet away looking at it.
FYI, it nearly did kill you.
Point remains, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, so.
Spinal injury.
Jamie's weak ankle.
Losing legs.
I think it's like his weak ankle. The other
I
ankle's
did both,
perfectly
You
fine.
did both of them?
No, I've got metal plating in there. I've got stronger angles than ever, if anything.
There you go. I'll move a smidge out of it, but.
Yet you still avoid that wall, didn't you?
Fucking
I
yeah.
bet if I kicked it, you'd say different.
Are we gonna have a look at the other 2 doors?
You wouldn't be able to hear what I was saying because you'd be talking over me.
It's something we can. If we clear it and we don't find about it, we know it's fucking in there. We've got to think of a plan.
Serena coming round?
Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah.
Okay,
And
going
then
that way.
John?
Yes. I mean,
We can come back to that if
Kashan?
we can't find it.
Yeah.
Then we know it's in that room.
Or at least
Come and
into-
hold my hand for a minute. I've had a difficult day.
And then we'll get
So
one of them rat people and
I'll keep my
put it
snake there as well. Why not?
Did you want to be? Did you guys want to be?
I'm gonna sit there and intimidate my enemy.
who? Kishan.
No, I'm looking at the door. It's
Oh,
so
okay.
simple. I'm just lay on the floor.
I like that
practicing speaking.
I'm down further in the corridor.
Well, I mean, you can go back up a bit. if you
It's
want.
alright.
There's the other 2 doors, so we've got opposite each other, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye on what's coming this way, and my snake can keep an eye on what's going on down there.
As Quim approaches the door, I'm going to sort of flatten myself onto the wall as much as possible.
Okay.
I'll be looking out for any glyphs at the top in a roughly same position, assuming that whoever crafted them would put them in the same place.
You are confident there are no glyphs above these doors in the same place as that previous door.
What are the doors?
These look like regular wooden doors. Old.
Is it still hot here, the same temperature?
It's still warm.
I'm going to take a swig from my water skin. I'll lift my mask up and
Okay.
have a swig from my water skin.
The water is a relief. Soothing.
I like the water. I'm all about water.
So left or right then?
Go over this door.
You're into right door.
My left. That's my left hand.
Oh shit, yeah, sorry. Well, we're going down that corridor, so it is the right.
I don't understand you.
It's because he's going left, because it's his left. That's
You're not
why.
for a doctor.
Alright, you open the door.
Yeah.
You open the door. It's a large room behind here. There's a stone trough in the centre with coals burning in it. Warm glow emanates from within. There's obviously a forge on one side. This is clearly a smithy of some sort. You can see that the ceiling has what looks to be a rudimentary chimney carved into it, and the lower amount of smoke that's coming from the fire in the centre is curling up towards that. There is no one in here. There are tools scattered all over the floor. One side of the room, it was like a set of armour was under construction, but is in pieces. Just the breastplate is up on a stand. One of the legs is scattered over the floor. Another part of the leg is close to the forge part. There are manacles on the wall on the far side, as if to chain somebody up.
But it looks active.
Looks like it's not like, yeah, it's being...
It's been used in the last
It's like
24
somebody's
hours.
walked out of here recently.
So it's like it's been abandoned, like in a rush or something. then.
Yes.
I'll just whisper that. It's a forge. It looks actually just come.
We'll go into the forge.
Is that where the heat's coming from?
Walk in and walk over to the arm.
No.
Does it look troll-sized?
It does not.
Oh, okay.
It is... No, it's human size, smaller human size, designed to fit someone about, judging by it, a little bit under 6 feet tall, between 5 and 6 feet tall, slender build, but the plate is very, very thick, and it looks like the joins on it are extremely heavy. Whoever wore it's going to have difficulty moving in it.
Well made, just thick, or is it?
It's not being well made, no.
Does it look like a genuine working dungeon or a sexy dungeon?
Oh, it's got manacles.
Well, we need to clarify, don't we?
It's like if
Really?
Devon
Narrow-
kitted
narrow
out
it down.
forge.
If what?
Why have you never thought hot rodding?
So
What?
not sexy
Honestly,
then.
Josh.
If what?
Devon kitted out a forge. Honestly, Josh.
50 Shades of D&D doesn't start till after 10.
Sorry, I'll pack it in.
yourself with some water.
Pack it in for now.
But then it goes full after 10.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you think that they maybe made this armour because of that door to try and get through it? Because this is like you're saying, it's like really thick.
Dressing room.
How
like
tall was
almost
that
for
kid?
other room.
Mark.
Mark,
As a kid.
as a kid, be about 6 feet tall.
I think this armour was made for him.
Really?
Mark. As a child.
But
Well, whoever was making it, they're probably not far away. We should keep looking. And I'll put my hand on the other door and open it.
Okay. So, did anyone go into the forge?
Yeah.
Yeah, you went in.
yeah, we went in.
So I don't put it out really, haven't I?
We kind of like went
Put it
in.
out, Jamie.
Put it out. Thank you.
The other option is
Appreciate your support.
somebody manages to open the door in the lightning room, and I can misty step through into the
We
room.
need to figure out to open it. that's the
Struggling to
thing.
get
She
it
just
open,
touched the door and got
Yeah,
absolutely
literally.
obliterated.
But there are spells like thaumaturgy,
Barbecue.
which will open a door as long as
You
it's not
have to
locked.
be down that corridor to do it, and there is no way you're going to move faster than a bolt of lightning. What? There's no way you're going to move faster than a bolt of lightning.
Might be a dexterity saving throw.
Literally the speed of light.
Well, if he
Magic.
wants to try, he wants to try.
I'm just thinking that they're in this forge and they're trying to build something to deflect that door, maybe.
Why would you make it out of metal though?
Because they might not be smart.
I think it is a punishment. Wears that heavy armour. It's too heavy for anyone. And then what? Chuck him down the stairs. Chuck him in some water.
Unless it's like made of lead or
I
something.
think you're onto something, Quinn. I think it might be. Sorry, did you say about that Mark dude?
Yeah,
I think it might be him. I think he's been cursed. I think he might have asked to be a really tough guy, and he got turned into a tough little ogre troll thing.
There's only one person. There's only one person we've met here that could do.
It is a
such
tough
thing.
time for many people.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the person that did it. Just because it's
It
the one
doesn't.
person that we've met
It
doesn't
doesn't.
mean it's the only person that can.
But it is something to be cautious about.
And there's a reason Mother's staying safe in that cave and refusing to come out.
I think
she's scared too or something.
I don't think she's scared. I think she's happy to see us. I think she's
There might be another way to get through that door. There is a whole passageway we didn't explore. This might be the back door no one wants to use.
Maybe. You have to use the back door. You just gotta ask.
Oh. You must ask very
Right.
nicely.
Ask very nicely to use the back door.
Put your knees to your chest.
Everything gets demonetised the other night.
I'm a different man.
Did you?
You give me the material, I play with it, okay?
Come on.
Come on.
Opening up a
Behave.
world of things for me.
So these 2 rooms now. You've opened this new room, haven't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you know I'm
Why
that kind
not?
of
The
person.
forge room is scanned with the eye of Samurai specifically looking for anything invisible.
Sorry?
Gonna give the forge room a scan with the eye, specifically trying to see if there's anything invisible hiding in there.
Oh.
All right.
Holding.
Can you pop me in there as well?
Stuff.
Virgil?
The map out, so I've said I agreed to quit.
And then Jean is open to the left door.
Yeah, he's at the doorway there.
Yeah.
Because he wants to be a tough dude on his arm.
Okay. I think that's where everyone is. Okay,
When
cool.
you want to get the girl. Have to not get the girl.
And you're coming with us, aren't you? So you're
I am just very slowly dragging my feet about.
They look like conveniently paced.
I was laughing about that too.
There.
No. Where are the L-shaped ruins?
the infinitely tall, L-shaped ruins.
Yeah.
Fireball that room and walk out.
Fireball.
Let's just open the door and walk away.
All right.
Let's just go back to Monday.
You open the door.
Yes.
And everybody's looking in the other room.
Mhm.
And you open the door. There are a bunch of rat people in here, all crouched behind barrels, ready and waiting for the door to be opened. The second you open it, a hail of crossbow bolts come shooting in your direction.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Archie, but at the same time, sucks, doesn't it?
Yep.
Which
It's
way
all my
does the
fault.
door open? Does it get? Does it swing open this way or this
Opening
way?
into the room.
That room
Yep.
looks suspiciously like the other room that we were in.
I just mean, does he get some kind of protection here?
That
Does
looks
the
like
door
it's in full
swings
cover.
open, or does it open this way so that it's open?
Got a
I don't know,
reaction,
I
shut
thought-
the
I
door.
thought I might DM my game and you could DM your game.
Why do you think so silly, Jamie? If you look
I
up
was
the new,
trying to add some immersion research.
if you look up the new
Did you not
conditions
feel there was
page-
any immersion?
Right.
I'll get out a dry white mat and just draw it on.
Meow. If you look at the new conditions page on the wiki, it'll have all the rules for
Would you like us to roll initiative? Or
I
I
don't
would
know.
love
The
you to
door.
roll initiative if you wouldn't
Because-
mind.
If the door opened this way and he was here, it would give him some defense from this side.
I think it's time to let it go. Joel. I think it's going to work out poorly for Archie.
Oh yeah, I would keep it.
I don't think it makes a difference whether he's got cover or not. I think there's going to be enough bolts that it's not going to be fun.
Looks like it's another night. Focusing on targeting.
Does it matter that I'm wearing a rat mask and hood?
I think the key thing here was how loud Nadia was shouting in the corridor outside.
Hmm.
What was I shouting about?
Well, you were just a bit far. They recovered you and you very loudly talked. Very loudly.
Do you know, Jenny, I thought I was welcomed here, but no, my Eastern European ass completely does not belong here with my loud voice. I see how it is.
We all know
Don't
D&D.
you go
Nice.
playing the European card on me.
I see how it
Because we're
is.
so racist.
We all
Jamie.
know that D&D is
I
extremely
pointed out
racist.
earlier on
If-
that these two are being very loud.
No, Jenny, absolutely fair enough. I was just going to follow that up with, if you think I'm going to recommend places for Euro trip of your own, forget it.
Over 20, please. No.
Ask Harriet, I love Europeans more than the English,
Over 20?
but I will treat them just as
I
harshly.
don't think so.
Over 15, anyone?
Oh, sorry, I haven't even. Sorry.
Over 10, anyone?
Oh yeah, I got 15.
Is that
I'm at
initiative?
the
Sorry.
bottom.
It's going to be a 5 for the bottom.
Yeah,
I've
I
got
got 3.
15. 13.
What's your plus, Serena?
1.
Kiss
Kiss.
Yeah,
the
but
hearts.
mine's 0.
Kiss
Yeah.
on.
So I'm just below.
So Nadja's below Serena. I got a 7. I thought it was on a minus.
I also got a 7.
I'm on +2.
I'm on a +3. Zelfar. Womp womp.
Wah, wah, wah.
And weird baddie kangaroo
I'm an
guys.
amazing 4.
Hey!
Above
Kind of played
me.
quite well in our favour,
Right.
actually.
Above me, I got 3.
That's worked out not too bad.
Yeah, you before them.
Because then,
Yes.
if anyone goes down outside of Zelfar, I could get you up and still roughly how you could have a go.
I'm going to get them up.
Good job,
Yeah,
I
you just got to
got.
rub it hard enough.
I like all the rap band noises.
Right.
You just had a child, god damn it.
How do you think I've got that child?
Yeah, it checks out.
What did you do your own research and get your own to see if it was right?
Oh God, what's that one? That's the wrong one. We don't want that.
No, I sounded very. I sounded like loads of rap.
It went ultimate power.
I just love that though. You're like, stop messing around in the forge, just look through the other door.
What are you doing? Oh shit.
Obviously, these are the ones that run away, weren't
Hey, we got some good AC.
I think
Here we
they
go.
were. The other one's round the other corridor.
Right.
they? We heard voices.
2
from this
shots
one.
each with these guys. There's 3 of them
Oh,
with crossbows. They're going to shoot you. You can take 6 crossbow bolts come jetting in your direction. Here we go. That is the first one. That's a 9 and a 17.
Okay, 17 hits.
Second one. That is a 15 and a
Hit.
10.
15 hits.
And then a 10 from the last one. Both.
Okay.
So 2 hits. 2 mighty hits.
When I said you need to be home early for
These
this
are heavy
game,
crossbows,
you
aren't they?
Yeah.
You just shut the door again after.
Really?
So you open the door. Fortunately, because the door offers you some cover, several of the bolts hit the side of it. We let the rules decide that kind of shit,
I
Joel.
was asking which one the door opened. That's all I asked.
God, Joel, stop talking over the DM.
Yeah. Fucking hell, you're in charge of health and safety in this dungeon. The only place you are in the charge of
Hey, I'll
health and
risk
safety.
the dungeon if I
Get your union rep in here.
want. Careful, I'll terminate contract.
Okay, so some of them hit the door,
Yep.
but a couple slip through, catching you shoulder and mid-chest. That's going to be a total of 11 points of piercing damage as 2 bolts hit you.
Okay.
Not too bad.
I can take that.
Okay. Do you, is John the sort of man who goes, or is he the sort of man who goes,
I think it's the latter one.
Definitely the
To
latter.
quote a French film, he'll go, oh no.
Oh, no,
mad?
you fucking bastards!
Quim! Quim! Okay, you're looking around the other side, you hear the come from Jean. What about Jean?
Assumably turn round to see Jean.
Take the door out.
Get to
Well,
that
the
door.
door, so yeah.
So
I'm
they're
assuming
open
that one
both
as well,
doors.
too. That one's open.
Yes, yeah, it's fine.
And then I'm going to go 5 foot there to have a look in. I'm assuming I can
There's
see.
a whole bunch of them there. They've, this looks like it was a kitchen of some sort, but all the tables have been tipped up.
Of course they
These
have.
guys were ready for someone coming.
The one in my direct eyesight, then this guy. I'm going to sacred flame him.
Okay.
Jean wasn't down, was he?
I'm not.
I mean, we look sad, but that's it.
Yeah.
It's a sad little French
Just
band.
ennui.
It's okay.
Yeah.
No medical interventions needed just yet.
Just
Yeah, sacred flame, that guy.
Okay.
Dex saving throw, pretty please.
That is an 18.
That is a pass. Well, that's just unfortunate. I'm going to then do Shillelagh. Do you draw my weapons, throw the dice everywhere, and bravely step to the side and tell John to get out of the way and let Serena through.
Ladies first, Sean.
Okay.
That's it. Send the level 4 when you're like a 10, mate. You know.
And a
Killer
cleric.
with one death
I know,
save.
I'm joking.
AC is also as high as yours.
It's fine. I'm only messing.
You go first. I'll come in and heal you.
All right. So,
Jump
you
off your back.
sacred flame. There's a flare of light. The rat. You see his eyes go wide. He ducks down. Light flares.
Weapons
It
drawn.
doesn't get him.
Stood to the side.
As you run out and pass behind John to the side, a whole bunch of these rat men point. That's the one! As you move to the side.
To me.
To you. Serena. you are.
I can't. Can I see any ratman from
Oh,
there?
you can see it. Yes, you can see a bunch of them. Yeah. They're squatting down. They have a good amount of cover.
Some of them look significantly larger than other ones.
They do, don't
They
they?
do, don't they?
Mm.
And they're one of them though.
I've had to use gnolls because it's got to be rat men. But if you use Skaven, some people can't get past the fact that it's Skaven.
One Skaven basic
What
fragment.
factors
I don't really
there
know what
together?
Skaven is.
There's a thing about using Warhammer pictures. Just people can't stop talking about Warhammer when you use them.
Have I told you about my list?
You know.
To be honest, Quinn is definitely a space marine. But in D&D,
He's an actual D&D.
I'm going to pop in my sacred weapon
looks like a
in the
space marine
room.
that's been.
Is that wrong? I did that wrong, so my bad.
D&D.
So what do you want to do?
As an action, you can emit a weapon that wasn't. That's so is me. It's fine. I did the wrong thing.
It's all right. Don't worry.
Oh,
Do you
fuck
mean
it.
spiritual?
Yeah, I don't have that. It's my bad. I'm gonna just. John, can I get past you?
Of course.
Right.
I am just having trouble moving.
So that was there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. As an action,
Duck behind
so
the
just
box.
move. I'm going to move that box in front of me as a shield,
Okay.
as an improvised
Cool.
shield in front of me.
Like up on its side, like that.
Yeah, and I'm going to be like fully under it, down behind it.
Okay.
You're not in John.
Come on, Quinn!
What? I mean, what?
Is it like a big? How big is that like thing in front?
It's about 3 foot across.
So if I stand it up, would it still be 3 foot?
Yeah. It's 2 foot, 3 foot in front of you. You can partly crouch behind it. It'll give you half cover.
That's fine.
Plus
That's
2 bonus to your AC.
fine. Yeah, that'll do. That is what I'm going to do, I think. Yeah. Oh no, I'm going to burn this act and shield of faith myself as well.
Okay.
So that would give me even more.
All right. Lovely. Serena done. Naja,
Yeah.
you're up. What do you want to do, Naja?
Brandon, boss, we go. Righty. So,
Oh,
Stupid
yes,
ideas
so I
running
got
in
like
at 3,
24.
2, 1. Are you ready? Right.
Yeah.
I'm just going to
Quick question
override
start.
that
So
just
I'm
for a
here so I
sec.
can see the hallway.
You can see the hallway.
Don't question it, Jamie, because I need to visualize it. Can I see the arrows coming from which way, or both?
You've seen as much as John's taken a couple of arrows. You can't see the source of those arrows.
I don't know if it's left or right. Room.
No, you can see that it came from the left-hand side.
Oh, I'm
This
You
one.
can see it from there. From your
All right.
perspective, you're stood there,
Yeah,
stood
of
on the
course.
left.
Thank you. Right, I'm going to channel divinity and invoke duplicity.
Okay.
And as bonus action, I'm going to move her
Okay.
to max what she can do. This one, did you say?
Okay.
There she is.
Okay.
That's Naja. We didn't bring the right Naja.
All right.
So she goes meow, 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 and runs those 30 feet into the room. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She stands here.
Okay.
That's
I
a
don't
funny
think there's
looking
anything I
letter.
can do at all. I know it's
That's
bonus
you, is it?
action to move. Is
Is
there
that-
anything? Looks like
Is that Nadja with a rat mask on? That's
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's what you want to do. It's
Oh
fine.
shit, yeah, we have Ras masks on still, don't we?
Turns out they didn't work.
We heard you two bitch and that's what it was.
Yeah, you put masks on, but you did just loudly talk about everything that was going on.
Yeah, well,
Obviously, they sided with me in that argument earlier.
clearly, Kishar needs to stop bringing up Jack Terror every 6 hours.
It's been
It's like a damn fucking alarm clock.
It's been 3
Okay.
years, god damn it.
It's been 3 years.
Lovely. Okay. So that's Nigel done. John.
Right.
He's got a tea, then I forgot to drink it, and now it's good.
Merde. Jean is going to cast a spell. The spell is invisibility.
Do the arrows still poke out of the invisible you?
Anything I'm wearing turns invisible.
If it's impaled into you, so whatever.
Damn the French.
And
I mean,
You trust the French to invisibility and fuck off.
there.
Joel is so. He wants you to have protection from the door, but he also wants you to be seen when you're invisible. It's just-
Sardonyx.
I like to be
Joel
fair.
himself is sardonyx.
I like to be fair.
Praise.
And I'd like to crouch down under this table.
Okay.
My invisibility was one action, so I imagine it would be an action if I wanted to pick up this table and
I think
maybe
so.
lift it up. Yeah,
Crawl
okay.
underneath it.
I'll do that next turn. No, I'm just going to duck down behind it for now.
Lovely. Okay. Kiss Han.
I believe I said what you said, so I wanted to take the eye and look specifically for invisible creatures.
John's in there.
Oh, I was looking for shit. I was
Stop looking at my butt!
No invisible creature. in there.
Looking right at you.
I'm turned around and heard the noise to
Disadvantage
see
when he
John slip
turns
in.
naked
Okay.
when he goes invisible.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't you?
That's fine.
Because the
It's a
doorway's
sensible-
here, isn't it? Not here.
It is, yeah. I failed it on the wall there.
Pixelated
No, it's fine, don't worry.
nipples.
It's watching you store
That's it,
from
Merchant's Ruin.
before, actually.
I know. I know. I don't know why bother. This is why I don't charge £27 an hour.
You might as well have just used
Oh, yeah,
however
yeah,
many,
of
to be
course.
honest,
Yeah,
for
but
us.
What's my action to look around the room?
No, no, you can have that
I
one.
don't think she actually
Yeah.
did it. Maybe
So
artist
I
was
will
just a
pop out.
Your benevolence knows no bounds.
But God bless him.
I will send 2 Eldritch
Oh,
Blasts
shit.
at that rat guy there,
Okay.
noting that I'm fully aware that John has ducked.
Thank
Oh, yeah,
you.
you can see him, yeah.
Pew pew!
So pew pew at him, and then I'll.
Did
slip
you
back.
keep the eye on then when you moved around, or did you look around this room and put the eye back again?
Well, I did say that I heard the commotion, so I would have turned to see what was happening.
Fair enough. Okay. But you put the eye away again now.
The eye is away,
Okay, so you can't see Johnny anymore.
so I can't see Johnny Boy. I know he's down there.
Want to establish that? Yeah.
Do you want to see if you were going to do like
He gets in
that?
that one, all of a sudden the table
Well-
says ow.
I love how you have to be very
Fuck.
specific because of that natural.
Anime dog.
Can I
Anime
catch the
dog.
spell while holding the eye?
No, you can't do anything else while holding the eye.
There you go. Just
I can still use lucky rolls on him, right?
yeah.
If he's attacking
yeah.
me.
Now, bear in mind that I've not rolled above a 10 this session.
Yet.
Well, that's good for you.
It's good. So it's
The odds are
damn
a little-
it.
the odds
I'll
are a little
roll it.
higher.
More conclusive noises, please.
He got a nat 1.
I rolled a 15 and a natural 1. So the 15's going to be for a 22 and a natural 1 for a natural 1.
So what is it we're kicking off again? What is the spell?
Two beams of Eldritch Blast.
Excellent.
If it's
Okay,
coming
so-
towards me, can I use the lucky roll, please?
No, the one, you're going to have to re-roll that, yes.
For 10.
Okay. So 2 blasts, one hitting the flagstone on the floor really near you.
And the other one for 6 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then, as I said, I'll then pop back around
I'm going
Savor.
to turn around and flick the V's at Kashan.
Even
But
though
he
you can't see
me.
it.
You know he can see.
But it makes him feel better. That's all that matters.
To you, everybody else is visible. You don't just not see yourself, do you?
Don't use that one.
So to you, it'd just be like doing that to anybody.
All right.
That one feels benched.
I don't know if he can see. The invisible man couldn't see himself.
That's science, not magic.
Okay, so it's my go.
This is our dice prison.
Right.
I'm going to send it to Quinn. That's the thing.
What's your AC, Quinn?
20.
That's a hard grim.
Oh.
It's about to be a little softer.
2 crossbow bolts hit you. As all of those shoot through the doorway.
Just to him.
I feel like
Just
we've been here before. Yeah, they pointed me out, didn't they? They said that's him.
14 points of piercing damage as 2 crossbow bolts hit you. The others hitting the door, which is like a useful piece of cover.
Yes.
There's not so much cover now as the bolts going through it. Get ripped to shreds.
Move the camera over there as well.
Any ands with those
Better
crossbow
than a
bolts, or just-
French
No,
man's
no,
cover.
just
It's got this
Just in
thing
case you were
as
thinking
well.
as well, Jamie,
Mm.
my snake is
That's
still
sensible.
keeping watch where we
Got the
came
last
from.
one.
It's fine.
Like,
Sorry.
Lovely.
I
Okay,
don't want to be
so
done.
they fire. Right.
Oh, there's no kids.
Yeah.
That's just what a Skaven would
Hang
do.
on, is he opening the door for someone though? That's the
Mark, I thought you were dead.
They're not Skaven TM, they're non-copyrighted Batman.
Sorry, yeah.
non-copyrighted.
Story repeats itself, doesn't it?
Hang on a minute.
What on earth?
Did we know there was a hallway there?
well, we
The 2 doors, wasn't it?
well, we didn't know with the doors in the room because we literally just got attacked as soon as we went in. So
That was a dead end.
Minor illusion. Major illusion.
Oh, I should have
Illusion
seen it with
wall.
my eye.
Wanker.
Why?
I specifically described at the end of the corridor there was a T-junction.
yeah, you did say there was a T junction. Yeah, we just didn't know where these doors were going. So yeah.
Is that you and me?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay. They do moves to get around there, so they can't do anything else when they get round. This guy's going to move over to here. He's going to throw a hand axe at Serena. Which thumps into the box in front of you.
Oh, thank God for that.
Okay, that's me. So it's Zelfhar's go.
I'm going to action Armour of Agathis. So I'm kind of, all the wet of me kind of goes sort of frosty. Like,
A bit moist now.
Yeah, it gives me 15 temporary hit points.
Okay.
And then as my bonus action, I will summon my
Licorice whip.
licorice. Oh no, I fell over. I fell off the edge.
No. Fly.
210-foot drop.
I'll
Into the
survive.
abyss, isn't it?
And then it can make an attack on its.
Fly, you
Turn.
fools.
I'll just get down to its action.
Cue steal experience for Balrog.
Yeah.
I haven't prepared fly today. Can we have a short rest?
17 to hit.
It's a hit.
After they got out of that, Boromir did ask for a short rest, didn't he? Aragorn said no.
For 10 points of cold damage.
Okay.
And cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet
Alright.
until the start of my next turn.
Lovely. 10 points.
I'm not going to risk the thingy.
Risk it, risk
But I'll
it.
say, Quim! They're coming from behind! And then I'll end. But I'm all frosty. That'll be my turn.
That's your turn. Lovely. Top of the round. It's
flanking.
you ain't seen nothing.
Could I get the 15
To be
foot?
fair, my plan was to
Radius
step out of the
bits.
corridor much that way anyway, so. But we're only going to sit.
Just interested to see.
Oh,
Really?
Well,
whoa, where did that come
Archie.
from, Arthur?
Thought I can pop it on his head like a halo. Because he's such a beautiful, angelic kind of guy.
I mean, he is the
I
target.
feel,
You can lead him
I
to the
feel
forward and push him.
uncomfortable with this Arthur thing. It's weird to me.
It is weird to me.
I brought it up to you the other day, didn't I?
Whenever
Why
I,
do you call
whenever
him
I try and
Arthur?
find
It doesn't sit
Archie,
natural.
whenever I try and find Archie on Facebook to message him, I always type in Archie and it never comes up.
I know. I've got someone else I know called Archie on my list, and I've messaged him messages for you on 4 occasions.
Love it.
On one occasion during D&D about something that was actually going on.
Arthur, would you like me to call you by your birth name or any other name?
Yes.
Love that.
His birth name is Little Piece of Shit.
Yeah. What the fuck do we do that for? I'll pick any other name, please.
His birth
Literally
name was.
any other name.
I was hoping for a girl.
Yeah, because if we said, hey Arthur, you'd just be like, hey, when you're walking down the
Archie?
street, everybody
Yes.
gets up to me.
Right, back to Quim.
Come on, Quinn.
So,
So-
Do something useful.
I
Pardon me, human pink of shit.
What happens to this 15 feet you wanted?
Yeah.
well, I've been. Everyone was talking. I didn't want to interrupt anyone.
I bet Joel was the ringleader. If everybody was talking.
Classic Joel. No comment. I am going to
You're reading too many of your wife's books.
Yeah.
cast Emboldening Bond on Serena, on myself, on.
Can't see anybody else, I don't think.
So
Don't,
you can only see
Me or
everyone.
Naja.
don't need to see them, just 4 willing creatures within 30 feet of me. Don't need to see them.
I like Jamie.
You like Jamie just said, this is literally the
I'm
wording
just
of
saying,
the
I'm
damn
just
ability.
saying, how do you choose somebody you can't see, hear, or smell?
It says 4 willing creatures
knows them by name.
within 30 feet.
Yeah, well, you don't have to see them. That's the word of the
Well, you just probably would, if you would assume, wouldn't you?
If it doesn't, yeah, if you it
It
says
says-
explicitly if you have to see
As
them.
an action, you choose 4 willing creatures within 30 feet of you, creating a magical bond between them for 10 minutes or until you choose to use this feature again. You don't need to be able to see it. So, I'm going to choose
What?
Serena, I'm going to choose John, myself, and Kishar. May I have, essentially it's Bless.
So when I get here, I can bring you in, right?
What do you want? Magical effects?
Yeah, go on, we'll go for that.
And it's 4.
Yes, 4.
And I say,
And you also get a... That was
you
just a
catch
plus
anything.
Yeah, I've just had a look at it on our wiki. Thank you, Kieran.
No.
And it doesn't mention that you have to see the target just within
Oh.
10 feet.
Fantastic. I failed all of those.
I guess it does like a wave. And then
I feel partly responsible.
No,
Murder
the
Squad do a
throws
whole
were
bunch
good.
of stuff like that. They just they don't
Stacking
even
on my
have to.
concentration.
Harbingers down a
You
pit
might
the other
not.
day, and they.
I have never
still
been an
managed to heal it.
athlete
50-50.
for a specific reason, and you've just seen one of
What
them.
is it with nerds and you can't catch them?
Oh.
That's
Okay,
bad luck.
so that's my action.
You say you
and
can't.
I've done it.
I have no other bonus
No.
actions, so I'm going to
Goths
step
and
back
nerds.
towards
Can't
Zelfar, call
catch
out for
anything.
help. So I'm going to step back towards that way.
I'm just
Right.
right. Blanket.
That's me all done.
Serena. Europe.
Europe.
It's fun, kind of.
And I have 13.
With my barrier thing,
Okay.
I
This
kind-
box. Yeah.
this box, I'm hoping it's quite sturdy. I'm gonna go up to the big guy and I'm gonna try and bash him down with it.
All right. Okay. So put your sword away.
Oh yeah, my sword's been away because I'm holding
Sword
the
away. So
box.
just get the 2 boxes, pick it up, and run at him and bash him with it. Okay.
Yep.
Then just make a basic melee attack, please.
Basic melee attack. Do I have any pluses to that?
Just plus your strength bonus.
You get a D4 for the emboldening bond. If it is, it counts as an attack action.
Are you kind of doing the shove action with?
Are you proficient with boxes?
What the fuck? What do you mean proficient with boxes?
I take
You're
this as a
asking
no.
Evan or Serena.
Improvise weapon.
You don't have the bar.
Is he wearing dungarees? Is the next question.
Oh god.
So I add my athletics with it, yeah?
Just strength bonus. Yeah.
Yeah, so 16.
16. So you grab the box, you run at him into his face. Do me 1d6 plus your strength bonus damage.
D6.
Give me your money, nerd.
You're not
Catch
gonna get
this,
nothing, are you?
nerd.
Never.
I haven't got any money, I spent it all on pop dogs. Don't take him out of the box.
You've done that on the recording now. That's that is now canon
That's
for how
9.
the rat mentor.
9 points. Okay.
Is he on the floor?
Papa Dog, don't feeling
It
attacked
breaks
right
on
now.
him. He stands, takes it.
Oh.
As the wood just scatters over him, he spreads his feet a bit further apart. Steady. To brace himself. He does not budge. He's huge, shoulders wide. He's set to take it.
Toughness 4 Skaven.
Okay.
He's a rat. He's a
Rat
a
ogre.
rat ogre. A rogue.
Toga.
Rat ogre. It's a Hell-Etching rat.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I do have Shield Master. So
Oh, you could just
But do you have Box Master?
I think I should have Box Master.
No comment, no comment.
Right. That's all I've done my action. I've moved towards him. I am literally in his face now, and I'm going to death stare him back with that.
All right, and now, all the way from Europe, it's Nadia.
All right then. So we have one small predicament. Nadia 2.0 relies on my senses.
Okay.
Therefore, we have to make a move. Are you? There's enough space here. I'd like to think.
Still got 22.
Yeah, it's because I put you on a big boy base and Quince or some big boy
Good.
base.
There are some here,
Terrible.
just so I can catch the groom a little bit, Jamie. I don't know
Yeah,
if they can see me
you
a
move
bit.
down there, you can see into the
Yeah.
room now. You can see them all crouched behind those boxes.
I don't know if they can see me, but I'm doing as little as possible.
It's fine. It's fine.
So what I'll be doing is I'll be casting command through Nadia 2.0 at the geezer in the middle.
The one in the middle. Okay. Saving throw.
14.
He's going to make it, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, they always do. A base roll of 16.
Okay.
What was your command anyway, just so I know?
Sorry, I'm just going to... wrong level, so level 1 I wanted. So I would have said betray.
Betray. All right.
Oh, nice.
I'm just checking for bonus actions in case there's something at all. So bear with me, please. In case there is something at all. I can move her, I suppose, so let's move and touch if that's okay. So she's just going to run to the boxes
Okay.
and pop her face like a putty cat would and then bonk down.
All right.
Play
She
pretty
runs
hard.
over, sticking her head up, and then yeah.
Big whack-a-mole.
It adds an extra target though, doesn't it?
It does.
So-
It's
That's
another
the whole
thing for them to
point.
go for.
It's catch me, catch me.
If they weren't relentlessly trying to kill Queen.
This ogre is
So
going
I bravely moved to the other end of the corridor.
The ogre's going to go first.
Okay. Nadia done. Jump.
Not until they
Maybe they've got armor piercing rounds that'll get through the wall.
Right, I'm going to move that way.
Would you like a hand? You've toppled over.
Ah, my Jimmy
want
Savile
that,
hand just doesn't seem to.
Was it this way you wanted to go?
Yes, please. I'm going to move.
have to say Jimmy
Move over there.
I have an upgrade for his name.
One more space that way, please.
That way?
And then
What
up
can we do
towards
for
the
you?
barrels. What I want to do
Well, that's like the
is
price
take a look at these
check.
barrels and look if there's any way that I can dismantle their barricade without taking an attack or a spell.
Yeah, you could. You think you could pull the barricade down, and that's just an action. That's not an
Good
attack.
major
Yeah, I'm going to go with that,
A big
please.
All right. So you grab the barrels, you pull them towards you. They roll over. We'll take this
What is it?
over to here.
Lovely.
Okay. Very convenient. Yeah. So the three of the rat men at the front take a step back, looking from side to side. What's happened?
Perfecto. So I'm staying invisible.
Yeah.
And then I will use the bonus action to give Bardic Inspiration. Is that going to make me visible?
It's verbal, so
Yeah.
In that case, I
That's
will
spell casting.
stay where I are. Is it?
It's
Bardic
an ability.
Inspiration?
Ability.
Yeah, it's an ability, Bardic Inspiration, not spell.
Alright, I won't risk it. John's happy with his work so far. I'll call that done.
You just being a poltergeist.
Yeah. Just need to find a
Sean?
room with the little girl watching TV.
I'll pop out and stop being a big pussy now.
Come on in. Come and join the party,
You're not
Kashan.
that big anymore. You're all squished in because of your mask.
Yeah, you're a Spanish blog now. Beautiful human Spanish blog.
Pepe. Pedro.
Have
Gomez.
Gonzalez.
I'll look at the big.
Big D
I'll
for me.
look at the big rat ogre, and I'll cast Mind Sliver on him. So an intelligence 15, please.
And the one with me.
Natural 1.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh my god, they
Fuck
failed
with
the
his
roll.
mind, Kashan.
It is 2d6, I believe, for 6 points of psychic damage. And he subtracts 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn.
Very nice.
Which is inevitably going into Serena.
Okay.
So,
That's going to go for me.
do any bonus actions? Why not? Let's have a look. That's a country.
Well, that's my last tentacle. I
Oh,
felt like it would work.
bonus action,
Running it through.
Lele. My quarter step up to touch it.
That's my last
Okay.
tentacle today.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn, please?
30 in.
All right. Lovely. So Kashan moves in there. Cash spells. Such a thing. Then Kashan bellows, "Kill me! Kill me!"
It just sounds like normal Kashan things, that.
Quinn's down the corridor, just peer around.
He's wearing a red nose on his.
What have I put it on?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Just now. When you failed your wisdom saving throw.
It's a fucking clown!
I love this red nose. I want to shake the hand of Jack. I think this guy's a great guy.
When did the wig come?
Kashan's done.
Shit.
We're going to require a saving throw from them.
You made me think of
Same.
From all of us.
Do we join in? We can.
Technically, yes. You will have to make a saving throw on your turn.
So all of us need to make a saving throw on
When
it,
it's
too?
your turn.
Okay, cool.
Accidentally.
Fucking hell, Kashan!
Did you put the nose on?
No!
You had. When you
No, but
No,
you.
I did
Maybe
put
'cause
those
you
on.
tried to
I
identify
cast
it.
identify it. I didn't put it on.
It was whispering sweet whispers to you
You
to
were
put it on.
manhandling the nose probably a
That's
bit
probably
too
what
much.
it was.
It was like the
He wanted to be on you.
the old things that you can't.
Two of the guys with crossbows fire upon you.
The bastards!
Missing.
How can you miss with a big red nose, man?
One of them is going to
Got a
get a
target.
19 to hit.
Yeah,
Is that
On his
right?
face.
That's gonna hit me.
In the face.
Just 5 points of damage. The others, the bolts hit the frame. All right, this door is having a terrible time.
That's what.
The big rat at the back looks round at Kashan, ignoring you and your box completely.
Oh, can I take an opportunity?
You will, and he just runs straight at you, barreling at the table.
Maybe. So, 9. 17?
That's going to hit him.
11 points of piercing damage.
11 points of piercing damage. Okay. Yeah, the sword slashes at him, doesn't slow him down. As he's running straight at you. Huge scimitar he pulls through the air towards you. It catches the corner of the door.
We all agreed the door's MVP.
2 attacks, a natural 1, and a 14.
14 is what you need. Unless the door's
14 is what I
providing
need to hit you.
Unless the door's providing me cover.
14 hits you. Oh, well, I mean, it's hit you then. Well.
Yeah, we're
Hits it with a sort of, pulls it out, swings again, hits you with a 14.
warlocks are squishy.
You're marshmallows, aren't you?
I only have 13 AC.
This has not been a good session for me.
No, it's that fucking
Okay,
clown nose, man.
you're going to take 16 points of slashing damage from the scimitar. Okay. This guy at the back here is running at
Oh,
Serena.
Oh, yeah.
There you
There you go. Now you've
You
got
will.
some.
Got some action now. Come on.
Okay, that's a 17 and 21 to hit.
They both miss.
Okay, so he just runs in swinging his sword off your armour. presumably.
Yes.
You got shields?
I've got
Shield of
my.
Faith on.
It's because I put Shield of Faith on, which gives me +2, and I took out 24 before, so now I'm back to 22. Originally.
You're not
20.
using a shield, are you? Because the sword was.
No.
Yep.
No, I'm using 20s my normal, but I've got Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith, which gives you the plus.
And no one's hit me yet, so.
That's fine. So over at the back here, this one, he's got 2 daggers, runs. He's been hit by the tentacle.
Yeah, so he's got 10 foot less movement.
Okay.
Speed is
Is he
reduced by
taking
10.
his wisdom saving throw?
That's a good point. Yeah. No, he's going to make it. So.
You see that? That's how people make it.
So it's a terrible.
I've got the lowest AC of the party.
6 and
Oh,
a 13.
yeah, I've got that low. A 13 is what you need.
Okay. So that is 3 points piercing damage.
Okay, he takes 15 points of cold damage from Armor of Agathis.
And can you make a Constitution saving throw?
I can try.
You can do it.
Let me.
Yeah, you can do it.
Sure, I am passing.
Not
was
passing
that?
that.
And that what?
Okay, then that is 17 points of poison damage.
Oh. Okay.
But he takes 15
He
points
takes
back
15 points back. Yeah,
Okay,
cold
so-
damage.
Okay.
But it gets rid of all my temp
He's
points.
going to run through there. He will
Fuck, is this-
make the saving throw. No, he will not.
Oh.
He'll try and run through this lot.
Oh, opportunity, people.
There's no
Opportunity
point in
slaps.
trying to slap
Yeah,
him.
opportunities.
I don't even think there is. point in
You're
trying
gonna
Unarmed.
need to take them opportunities.
Attack of opportunity.
Punch him in the balls.
18
Punch
for
him
an
in
What
the
with
attack.
my
balls.
staff? Oh, I might as well swing it with my staff.
Yeah.
Might as well if you're going past. Yeah.
3.
A
3
dirty
points.
20 to hit.
Yes.
3 points of bludgeoning damage.
From what?
A cleric's mace.
Okay.
7 points of bludgeoning damage from my staff.
Okay. All right.
Me as well. Is he near me?
He went past
He
you.
is.
That one?
That's in there.
Yeah.
He's still within 5 feet of you.
Yeah.
Opportunity attack, yes.
No.
No.
No. He has
Is
to
it-
leave.
He has entered, got you. He's just entered,
But
yeah.
opportunity attack.
Does, mine's
Yes.
28 plus 4.
It'd be nice when
He's just gone into your spot now. That's why.
Oh my.
Ooh.
That's me, I believe, over there. So it's Zelfar's go. I'd like a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
28 plus.
Or we're all going to go back to
I'm
Kishar.
going to fail that miserably.
Oh no.
We're gonna fucking kill him. And then all the other enemies are gonna go
No,
and
because
kill
I'd already added the 2 on
fucking
originally.
quiz.
Yep. And then we're
6.
really up shit
6.
quick.
Yeah.
It's my strength isn't awful.
If I'm going to Eldritch Blast
You
him,
look over. You're going to have to direct your next ranged attack on the sharpness.
my next ranged
Oh
attack.
my god.
Please select your most powerful ranged attack.
My most so
Has it got to be the post power?
So in terms of spells, I don't have any actual damage spells, but so it would
Eldritch
be
Blast.
an Eldritch Blast
Yep.
or
Oh no.
Warlocks.
or a Chill Touch, which does 2d8, which is a single attack.
Okay. Well, whichever.
That
What
that
would
would
you-
be the most damage in terms of one attack.
If you were attacking an enemy, which one would you go for?
If
Like,
I was if I was doing long range,
So how much
yeah.
do you Eldritch Blast do?
it does 1d10, but it's 2 blasts.
So that
You-
just one.
That's what
That's what
I
you're
mean.
hitting with.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going in for 2
Do I have cover?
2
here?
attacks.
Keep rolling those ones.
one.
Well, if you roll one, it's going to be terrible.
That door.
First one is a nat 20. And the second one is a dirty 20.
Wow.
It's not looking good for me.
You should put the fucking names
Yeah,
up.
what would I know that for?
Upon him taking that damage, I'm going to use my reaction
Oh, you can
on
jump
the
in.
emboldening bombs.
12 points in the first one. Of force damage.
Can you use your reaction if you did an opportunity attack though?
Oh
7
shit, no I
points on the
can't.
second.
Sorry?
And 7 points on the second.
7 points on the second then.
Yeah, I can't do any of that.
That's like 20 damage.
No, it's 19 damage.
19
Which was
damage.
exactly what you needed to knock me down.
Okay.
And then I'll
Fuck
slap
my
the guy
life,
with my
people.
tentacle because
Yeah. as soon as he goes down, snap back into it, and yeah. You focus back on it.
Technically, you look like Gomez, not Kishan.
Yeah.
So
You've all seen me put this on him. Come on, guys.
Don't feel bad. That's what we needed.
Sean
That
will
was-
get mask on.
That was gonna fuck
it's
us all
a
up if we
21
didn't
to hit
do
the
it.
rat guy with my tentacle.
Yes, definitely.
And then
It's
it's
okay,
a
it'll be
D8.
fine.
Why did I
That was the
put
right
D8
thing to do.
That's a 10. Where am I
I've got some healing on me as well, so I can run up to
It was unlikely Dr. Quinn was
Uh,
going to fail a wisdom save, but if you had, that would have
Yeah.
got
11
back.
points of cold damage,
11 points of cold damage.
and his speed is reduced by 10 to the start of my
I've
turn.
got +9 to my wisdom.
Okay.
So
Yeah, yeah.
You're going to
Okay,
fail it
still up, but ice all across the fur on his body.
Yeah, so that only happens until the temporary hit points have gone, and the poison did that, so that's gone now. But I'll pass.
That's you done.
Yeah,
Top of the round, Quinn.
I'm going to use Aura of Vitality with my action. I'm going to use the bonus action to then. Oh, do I have to do a saving throw?
No, he's down, so it does not.
I'm going to use my bonus action
He's
to
just
then
down
These
with
were
the
all,
clothes on.
these were all attacks.
Kishar.
Get that fucking nose off first.
6.
Oh,
Yes.
No, it's both.
It's a fucking clown, it's just like leave it on.
That's me. That's me done. I've done my action, my bonus action. And there's not really much other places to move, to be perfectly honest.
Serena, you'll go.
It's that rat person in my spot, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm just going to attack him. Because he's there.
What was that rat guy next to you in the start?
18?
That's going to hit.
$14 person.
Oh, okay.
Staying there.
Okay. Is it the sword this time, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, I've got my
Yes,
2
back
handed
to the
sword.
sword. Okay.
Yeah,
Lovely. Naja.
Alright. So, Nadia 2.0, she'll look very conveniently the way she is looking, and she's going to be casting Sacred Flame at the geezer who's just come a little bit too close to me to come
Shut down, see.
Okay. Yeah.
Dex 14.
Dex 14. No. 12.
Very good. Right, so let me just triple check what did we get. It's just straight.
It's still
Yeah, I'm just double checking
$2.
because there was something else. Thank you both for mansplaining whilst I was reading that. It really enabled me to focus and concentrate on reading it. Thank you.
You can read it, we told you the answer twice.
Classic Joel.
He was casting guidance on you.
8. Supposedly. 8. 8.
Why read it when we just told you what you were reading twice?
And then bonus action, she'll intimidatingly start
Yeah.
moving towards the guys she's just hit.
Lovely.
Looking very angry.
Naja done. Lovely. Okay.
It's a good job you're in that lucky spot.
I guess so.
Come on, Jean Bouquet.
Fuck, I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm going to move over to the other side, next to Serena, the other side of that table.
5, 10, 15, 20.
So
Yeah.
yeah, behind me.
Yeah.
Do you want to be next to the table, sorry, or next to Serena?
Next to the table, please. I'm hoping. In fact, I'm going to flip up that table to give me some cover, please.
Okay.
What
Flip
is
the
this
table, yeah.
fucking ghost right next to you?
So,
What is this? There's a table flip right
Don't worry, I am just behind you.
That makes me even more worried right now.
It's where the French are on every battlefield.
And I can I cast a vicious mockery at that guy, please.
Okay, what are you going to say to him?
Hey, your fucking whiskers are all wonky. I've seen pubes longer than that.
He's going to fairly save.
Yeah!
Lovely. So I become visible, uncomfortably close to Serena for 2 points of psychic damage.
You're going to use me as a shield, aren't you?
Which guy was it? I do apologise. Which guy was it?
The one next to Kishan.
yeah, in the doorway.
Do we have partial cover now, though? That's the thing.
This guy.
Yes.
He's going to duck behind the
He is.
thing now.
All right. Yes, you get partial cover of being at the table from the archers.
Excellent.
Happy with that?
Yep.
Kishan.
December.
Okay.
Now, because I've still used half my movements, what's half of 25?
What's that?
10.
10.
10.
Yeah. Dwarves.
Your ankle's really killing you.
It starts to swell more now. 5 feet, not even more now.
I'm going to look at the one in front of me and I'm going to cast Sacred Flame at the big chungus dude in front of me.
Right.
So Dexterity saving throw 15 is what you need.
He's gonna fail.
And that's 2d8 plus 4.
Yay.
Use your mouse.
Is he wearing the nose?
Yeah, is he wearing the nose
Yes.
still?
Well, so that's going for 15 points of radiant damage.
He goes down.
Hey!
Well done.
As Gomez, you
Take it
want
down.
like.
And I'm going to look very menacingly at the one who's run up next to me.
Yeah, he's
He knows
very
what
anticlimactic.
Really safe.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw.
No!
With your D4 from
We'll add my D4 on this time.
It didn't help.
Oh.
Are you bloody
Can I lucky that roll?
If only I had some heroic inspiration.
Here I am.
10 points of wisdom saving throw.
I'm here, kill me! Come on!
There's no plus Zelfar's going if they don't do it, he's got to kill you.
Well, it's there to go, isn't it? So.
There you go.
And I'll do it again.
Right. The one that's right next to you with the 2 daggers. Okay.
2 daggers!
Saving throw.
Yeah.
He makes his saving throw.
But he's still going to attack me.
It doesn't make any difference.
He's still standing right next to you.
Not even my intimidation.
Actually, no. He's gonna go for Nadia.
Oh,
Well,
which
Ooh.
one?
here is done.
The real
one
one
that's
that's
right next
alive.
to him.
The one that's been
Really?
doing nothing, even though this one's been intimidating
I didn't
him.
do anything, they just look
The
up
one
behind
that's right
me.
next to him. Yeah.
He's dead.
He's dead now.
Now, did you say
No,
he went
he's not
down or
dead.
he
Oh,
died?
yeah, the big guy
He
died.
died.
This
That's why
one-
I've knocked
wants
him
to
over.
gain class.
This one's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big guy.
That's the one she's attacked. Surely she's provoked him. She's
No,
annoyed
it's
him.
that
This,
dude.
this one here I'm doing
Yes.
stood right next to you.
Yeah.
Is going to attack you.
But look, Jamie, he's got
You
his
see,
back against.
everything after but is a no.
But a moment ago, he was looking at
He's
Nando's
attacking
before
you.
Joe.
You can take it
This is what
gracefully.
happens when you get in arguments as well.
Cocked.
No, he doesn't fight back.
I'd be successfully intimidated.
2 attacks with daggers, both are 12 to hit.
Fail.
Okay, so he swings at you twice. See, all of that arguing and he missed anyway.
Or we could call it clarifying, Jamie. I think it's only fair. Ask and point out. And you can fucking mock me, and then you have to go back to the same fucking house as I go to, alright? I'm meeting your sister tomorrow.
I'm going back to my own house and it's going to be
Remember, it's only
fine.
500 quid for divorce.
I'm going back to my own house and I'm turning off Messenger.
Now I have your phone number.
Shit!
It used to be Josh.
It's a thing
now
called
it's
block, you know.
No.
I have a landline and he doesn't know that.
Who
Good luck on
pays
using
for that
WhatsApp on your landline. That's right. Okay, so that one avoided you. However, I think
It's one in front of me.
There's still the one by me.
archers, both of the archers will fail, and they will actually reposition to try and get a better shot
Smart
at
move.
Shot.
It's like the red laser of a sniper.
Okay, one of those is going to hit with 6 points of damage.
Okay, I'll go down.
Okay, well the other one was shooting as well, but they'll both miss. Okay, so you're down again. The one with the big sword over there is going to fight you. Nowhere near.
Okay.
Swing at you. You're catching with the sword, batting it off, no
His
problem.
sword is too small, man.
One by
Yeah.
Salfon is going to attack again.
You only need a 13.
That's a 10 and a 12.
My
Good
God.
round, good round.
That's everybody. So it's Zelfar's
Thumbs up
go.
off.
Not very close range, that's my only issue.
Just attack me. It's what everyone else is doing.
Can I
I
just.
think I'll
You
end
don't have
it
to worry
with
about
the
that now.
large one with the big sword is attacking Serena. Will shout out, "Fall back!"
Come on, guys, kill him.
You know what? I'm going to turn to the one that I'm Naja, and I'm going to attempt to Eldritch Blast that one.
Okay.
With an 18 for the first one.
Yeah.
Ooh, and a nat 20 on
Nice.
the second one.
You obviously thought it was Kishan.
It's always a
It's kind of in that area, isn't it? So.
Ooh,
So after you say do the nat 20, you go, fuck, I missed.
so, first one is 7 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then that 20 is for 10 points of force damage.
Alright, so that one is leaping at Naja. She's putting her hands up trying to stop it, saying, no, Black, attack the one over there!
Jenny
Two blasts
once again
hit you.
with the accent more convincingly.
Two blasts hit him, he falls to the floor in front of Naja, so he goes down.
And then I will attempt to hit the one next to me with my tentacle.
Alright.
For 24
Yeah.
to hit.
Nice.
Non-consensual.
Ouchie, ouchie.
It's not for a lot,
It's more
for
impact.
5 points of cold damage.
Five points damage on him.
And his movement is
He's already taken cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's down.
Oh, so you've only got the ones in the room.
So that one are out.
that'll be his actual thing. You'll just
Right,
start.
top of the round.
Kill him.
Quivering quim.
Yeah.
I am going to use my bonus action, Mirror of
Okay.
Vitality, to heal Sean for 5 points of healing. I'm going to courageously come around the corner.
Courageous
Yeah,
Quim.
we've just been killing them in there. Now you come in.
Yeah.
Dealing with other things.
Sorry, how many have you killed?
I ain't killing it yet, but I've been stuck
Okay,
there the whole time.
so I've killed 2 and Kishan.
You killed
Arguably, I've taken more damage tanking than you have. So.
In all honesty, though, who hasn't killed Kishan?
Or thought about it.
Oh.
Touch wood.
Alright.
Come on,
Oh, is
quick.
that a challenge?
Think of the XP.
I'm going
I
to
think my failure to kill you only speaks to the fairness of my game.
It does. You had plenty of opportunities.
I'm going to do entangle on this back bit here.
Okay.
So, they all do a strength saving throw, please?
5,
That's a fail.
11,
That's a fail.
18.
That is a pass. So, the 2 that failed, creature within the area of 16 strength saving throw, they are restrained by entangling plants until the spell ends. A creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check against my DC. To free itself. Yep.
Yeah, on its turn,
it's
up to
turned
there.
into difficult terrain, starting there 20 feet. And
Got
that's
it. That's you?
me all done.
So attack
Very druidic character.
Sorry.
Just trying to kill the one in front of me.
was very strange. Attack rolls against have advantage.
Is it you restrain the one that's in front?
14.
Yes, he is. It's the one this side is passed.
So would she get advantage?
You get advantage, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
14!
14 is not a hit.
Okay, I
Did
missed
you
them.
use your D4 from Emboldened and Bond?
That is a hit.
That'd be 18
Yeah,
then.
you hit him.
Yeah.
Good damage.
I forgot about your bone.
12, 13.
13, that's enough to take him down.
Fuck yeah.
It's the same as Bless. Everyone forgets about Bless after 2 rounds.
Yeah. I got 14, so they give me the full force.
Anything else, Serena?
She's just going to go towards. I know I'm going to probably get entangled, but I'm going to go
You'll
straight.
get within 5 feet, though.
Yeah, okay. So I'll get in.
Yeah, you move in.
Do I need to make a check for that?
No, I think it's just difficult terrain.
Is it just difficult terrain?
Yeah.
Okay,
You only
cool.
get restrained if you're in it when it's cast.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Yeah, just go towards that.
Okay. Naja's go.
So, Nadia 2.0, can I do the bonus first and then the action? Just then walk
You can do
in?
whatever order you like.
Yeah, so she's going to walk amongst the pigeons. Then go straight into here and square up to them. And then we'll be trying with Sacred Flame again.
This is that
Next
picture.
14 from this one.
And because they're restrained on the conditions page of the wiki, it says we've got disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
So it depends which one. Because one of them passed.
You're still going to try and kill Ikira, you know that.
Sorry, which one specifically are you doing it on?
He doesn't have any disadvantage because she's doing it on the one that passed.
Oh, no, so all right.
So,
Ouch.
not in. Yeah, that's the appropriate response.
Dexterity saving throw. That would be a 6.
Fail. Right, 2d8. So, very sad one. Followed by a 4. 5, please.
Okay.
Radiant damage.
Yeah.
Go with something.
Thank you.
That is it, I'm afraid.
Jean.
Jean is going to pull out Yvette, the heavy crossbow,
Called it Yvette.
and aim it at the largest not Skaven.
Knobscaven.
Not
Oh.
Skaven. Ooh, and that will be a
Team
21 to hit. For
That- yeah,
rubbish 4 points of
But that was a big one, wasn't
damage. That was the big one.
it? Okay. Yep.
With that.
Done. Kishan.
Stand up. And it looks like they're trying to run away, right?
Not as of yet.
They just shouted retreat.
Clown Sean's gonna get ya!
You're gonna honk the horn as well, yeah.
Honk the horn. There's a honking. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on the one who's tied up because low hanging fruit.
As a reaction,
So no,
could
there's
have
going to
fire
be a
active
condition
anyway.
that's happened because you've honked the fire.
Yeah, the intimidation. But that's like, it's gonna foghorn. So dexterity 15 with disadvantage on this one.
He'll fail it.
So that's going to be for 8 points of radiant damage.
He puts a radiant damage.
Sure enough, people are
Okay.
bring it down again in a minute.
Yeah, and I'm going to guess I'm going to have to take a wisdom saving throw at the end of my turn.
Right.
Again.
Oh, look, I'm a 10, please! I'm a 10! There's only so many dice he can put in jail before he runs out of d20s.
Clown Sean's gonna get you. Kill me. Yes. I want to die. All right.
Basically.
That's their go. They're gonna have to make a saving throw.
At least it stopped them all going for
Okay,
you.
the one in the midst, he's gonna make a saving throw against Kishan's or effect, and the other one will fail it, so he won't run away even though he can, because he will shoot at Kishan. Yeah, they're just both gonna shoot at Kishan. Miss. Oh, and a 19. 14, did you say your AC is? Oh, 2 hits then. Oh, that's one.
Do I have any cover from anything?
Sorry?
Do I have any cover from anything?
The Spirit of Alcyn.
Spirit of Alcyn.
Do they attack simultaneously?
Strictly speaking, they're attacking simultaneously, but they're taking one turn after the other, so...
We're taking it in turns.
And the
aren't we?
first guy missed, so these 2 attacks will be
They're running the trade.
one after
Running a
the other.
train on him.
So, the first
Oh,
bolt
dear.
Yeah.
that hits you is going to do 8 points of damage.
That's going to knock me down. And the second attack should technically be at disadvantage because I'm prone.
Or as you're falling like Boromir.
I'm just Josh.
Yeah, because it's
Boromir
better.
falls to his knees.
Okay, yeah, so the second attack, really, I was both hit you at the same time
Yes.
and before you went down. Right.
So that's a 1 failed death save.
No, I'm going to have them both hit you at the same time. You don't have to take a death save.
That's very benevolent of you.
Nice
I'd be
little
worried if I were you, to be perfectly honest.
I give and I take away.
You gave him a nose that says, kill me every time.
So at this point, it's not the nose. If I'm on
All right.
Clown Sean's born.
So that was their go. They failed to run away because they were so enchanted by Kishan. However, when you go down, the effect ends. So that guy will make a run for it.
Is he within range of anyone?
No.
Difficult terrain for the
Yeah.
20 feet. So we're starting from where Serena is, so
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. So these 2 squares are
So
difficult
he can
terrain.
get about as far as the door, and that's it. He's fired as well. So that's me done. It's Zalthos go.
We don't do no witnesses.
30. Yeah, if I saw him running, I'd just Eldritch Blast. I don't mind about hitting a guy in the back.
That's me.
No, the big guy.
Oh, okay, I thought you meant me.
I've got
if you get
120
one.
foot range. I just don't
Okay.
want to get in that one. That's not going to hit. A 21?
Yeah.
So one of them will hit.
That's good.
For 6 points of force damage.
Okay. He runs across the room, gets to the door, grabs the handle, blast hits him in the back. He slides down the door onto the floor. So far, he's beasting this fight.
You're just killing everyone.
To be fair,
Fuck.
all he did was kill the friendly NPC on the last fight.
You did, yeah.
You are
No,
ridiculous.
you didn't do that. I
He's on his redemption arc now. After.
You say that, but I was the only one doing mass damage to the fire elementals because everything I do is cold damage.
I'm ignoring that fact though.
That sounds like a vector game in there, Joel.
And I've got 10 foot of range, so I'll hit this escape.
Okay.
Ratman.
He is restrained, so it'll be at
I'll set.
advantage.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna say hit. It's a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
For
Has 8 points left.
5 points of cold damage, but it reduces his maximum speed by 10.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
So you can't
We'll move over to Queen's turn now, who's quivering with excitement at the prospect of an enemy with only 3 hit points.
Now
All you gotta do is hit
You're
him.
just gonna come in and just bonk him.
All you gotta do is hit him.
You
see
bitch.
how I distracted him from Kishar.
Is Kishar down?
Bonus action.
Or back up?
If you didn't say that, would have literally attacked and said, "My go's done." I did completely forget that he
Not
was
to
on
say massive puppy dog eyes.
4. I did completely forget that the whole reason I cast that spell was for him. So that was my bonus action. So with my attack action, I'm going to try bonk him
With advantage.
with advantage. That was a 1 and a 12 plus 9, so 21.
Yes.
Hit. And then that is 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
She's out. And I believe that is out of combat. Thank you.
I'm gonna go to toilet.
That was a 60-minute playlist which finished exactly at the end of the combat.
That's actually
Excellent.
That's
Amazing.
efficient.
So we had a 1 hour combat.
Yeah.
Just bang on.
Excellent.
I'm going to rush over to the door that they tried to retreat from.
Okay.
Try and move him out of the way and open the door to see if there's anything.
That size.
Yeah.
Alright.
Not all the way.
Straight into combat again.
Probably literally just like that, how it is now on the board.
Alright. You peek through. There's a small room there fitted with shelves, stocked with loads of food by the look of it. There's what looks to be a whole array of fresh meats hung up, and you can see a string of sausages hanging out of a box. Vegetables. A box of apples. The box of apples been knocked over. What is flying around here?
I can't see anything.
Yeah, I can't see it. You're just.
Make a dexterity save. So.
Make
I
a
think
con
Jamie's
check.
lost it.
I can't see anything either.
Clown Sean's got to him.
Yeah, from just a
Oh,
peek,
no, I see.
you can see there's a mass of food. In this
Okay,
room.
no other doors or anything. It looks like just one place.
It's like well, it's from where you were looking, just peeking through this door. That's what you can see.
Okay, I would fully open said door.
Okay. There is actually a door on the right hand side now. You fully open the door, so you can see there's a squarish room with a door on this side.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just let everyone know. We've got some food here. There's another door that could do with barricading, but honestly, I am absolutely done after that fight. I really need a rest. Kashan's fine there.
What was the matter with him?
You pull it off.
I swear to God, what did I tell you about that fucking nose?
I didn't put it on.
Then how did it get on your face?
Just found its way up there.
Things don't just find their way onto the nose. Did anyone else hear that music?
I didn't like the
I
growl.
think so. That sounds very ominous.
No,
I mean, this lovely nose.
I don't know what to do, but the forge room is one way in, one way out. It's easily defendable in a way.
No, it is a trap. One way in, one way out is called a trap.
Okay, well this is 3 ways in with shitloads of fresh food on the next.
Or a
room.
pantry. A room with one way in and one way out, and food in it is also called a pantry.
I
Yes,
honestly,
it is the food that is trapped.
I honestly can't do that again.
Neither can I. I would not wish to.
So we need to have a rest then, do we?
Yeah, I'm absolutely done.
Well, we shut the doors here, maybe.
I've just checked through where they were trying to run to. There is a room with another door, but this a whole room is just filled with fresh food, meats, vegetables.
So we could go in there, couldn't we?
and we could eat our hearts out.
So we could go in there.
Yeah, I
and
was just
rest
gonna
then,
say, is there
maybe.
anything? What could I see down that corridor?
A big door.
Similar to the big door that was.
No, it's just a large wooden door.
Okay.
Better to grab some of that food and go back to where we know it is safe.
I mean, safe is questionable.
But safer.
Yeah.
In the room where all the food is that you just opened, what's the temperature like in there?
It's cooler.
So we could rest in there. It's cooler.
Yeah, I think John wants to go back to the other room.
I don't think we should rest on the doorstep of these creatures. Or the pantry.
You can just, like,
Oh, who knows what is behind the pantry?
true.
Some hot dungeon.
Not for another 18 minutes. After 10 o'clock, that's when the hot dungeon starts.
Yeah.
Then we
Right,
can
what
bring
is
all the
Scotland's next
manacles
game?
out.
I mean, do a merge squad special.
I know they stopped talking about the game as soon as I've gone.
You know what happens on the stream.
So that room there has got a way through
Out
that way.
This down here, yeah. But
That's-
it's most notably where he was running to retreat to.
Yeah.
So what was he retreating to? Because it sure shit wasn't the pantry.
And there's just a large door here which we haven't attempted to see through or
Well, we need to
anything.
find somewhere where we can rest. Some of you have spent.
I don't need to sleep, which means if we did want to rest here, at least we've got somebody on guard
That's a
all
good
night.
point.
Need it, but
We've got food.
just agree we can't do that again.
Yeah, I'm literally, I'm done spell slots.
Do we need to have a long rest this time? then?
Yeah, I've got
Okay.
1 spell slot left, and that is it.
Yeah, we
I'm
need
at
a
half hit
long
points.
You guys have got, outside of that, you guys have got no healing from it.
I've got one spell slot and no more cast of my tentacle, and I'm at about half hit
Yeah, I might
points.
sub on.
Yeah.
So I think if we got no way of healing,
Yeah. Jean's out as well, and
This is the bottom.
Should we go all the way back to Mother? Do we want to stay in these
no, it'll be
ruins?
We need to
further than a
stay
day.
I think we stay here, try long rest, and then keep pushing through.
Yeah.
I mean, how many more of them can be left, really? Famous last words.
Yes. The rats in a warren. Hundreds could be.
But if we leave and then come back, how easy are they going to repopulate?
I don't think rats have babies that quickly, do they? In 8 hours?
Large giant rats, how do they get?
They're not exactly rabbits.
I think if we
Don't
can
want to think about it.
I think if we can secure a room that's at a temperature where we can tolerate, because it's warm down here, we can take it in turns to guard. So some of us are only need short rests, and like we can alternate with that.
I'm still adamant in that lightning bolt protected room. There is something. In
Oh
there
no,
that
without
we-
a doubt. But we need to find.
there's
If
enough
there's-
stuff in this room that we could barricade a few ways if we just stayed.
I think the only question is because we're all agreed we're going to have a long rest.
We could do it in the pantry where it's cooler.
Yeah. The only question we now have is where do we go after? Down the big door or where he was trying to retreat to?
We could inspect the big door, and see if it's going to be anything like that one.
The only way we inspect it is open it and go through it.
Well, you said something about like ruins and stuff, like rooms.
Oh yeah, some ghosts and stuff.
So we can kind of look at it and see if it's anything. If it is, then we can go back. If not, we can make that decision after we've had a long rest. I think have a long rest, think on it, make sure we're safe, we're well fed and watered and that, and then we can because I think we need to kill all these people down there.
Which is why I personally think we carry on going to where he was retreating to.
Oh, we could do.
Rather than the big door just yet. I can see us, Josh can see us getting in a big boss fight and then loads of little ads or something that we haven't killed yet come rushing in.
That's one reason why I've been keeping a little lookout at the back.
Okay.
Jamie did say he's hoping this is the last session, so I think we're being led on.
He's
to,
been
like,
saying
lambs
that
to
Oh,
slaughter.
he says it's
Is dropping
wouldn't
that
be good
note
as
in the
well.
forge a bad idea?
Considering identifying it did, I'm assuming what it just did. Yeah, because trying to destroy that's going to go well.
Yep. So if we can go back and see, we can kill all them.
But do it, yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm going to take a slash.
So
I'll wait until the long rest
Oh,
is
wait for
finished.
Jamie to finish actually.
Yeah, please don't do it before the long rest.
Yeah, we need to rest.
So if we take a long rest with some,
Yeah, we've got loads of food and water in here.
and if we go in the pantry, it's cooler, so it'll be comfortable.
Is John happy about sleeping in the pantry?
No.
But there's
they'll-
cheese and bread and
They'll come for
sausages
food at
and-
some point, so we're going to get disturbed if we're in the pantry.
Yeah,
It's nighttime,
I
isn't
agree
it?
with
We're
John.
not
I
eating
think we go in, we get the food, we go back to where we fought the fire elementals,
yeah,
have the long rest there,
and then come back.
and then come back this way.
But there were more entrances there, weren't there? It wasn't just one door.
But it's also easier for us to escape, like, completely out of the whole thing there.
Yeah.
If we want-
Otherwise,
if-
we have to run further to get out.
I would prefer a place with one door because you don't sleeping.
But then also, if they swarm the door with 50 rats, how do we get out?
No, that's true, but then obviously.
If not, what the fire comes. So
Well,
I'm going to say I've still got a spell slot, so I can major image something.
My
and
logic is that the
delete
more we
for,
travel, the further
be
we,
a
the
factor.
more chance that they have regrouped. The more we travel back, they could have regrouped here, from here, they could have regrouped from where we've come, they could have regrouped from where we've entered. There's so many more hallways, so they could have regrouped from, and we don't end up building.
Has anybody got any traps?
But we're about to give them 8 hours, so if they're going to regroup, they're going to regroup.
No, it's a good argument. I'm not saying my argument is the best. That's what worries me, returning. And the further we travel, the more chance that they have regrouped
The
and
issue
followed
with-
us.
the
We've
issue
not
with
been
the
we've
forge
not
room-
been. The thing is, you've also been leaving marks, so we
Yeah.
could
Yeah,
very
yeah.
much follow back
And,
and
like,
anyone and
yeah.
shouting.
The,
and
the issue with the
doing
forge
everything.
room is, when we went in, it was obviously been used recently.
They,
I mean, the whole thing's
So-
been used recently.
I
We're
just-
killing everyone as we go
Yeah,
through.
they're in here.
yeah, but when we were looking at the way that the torches were, they've been burning for quite a while.
Yeah, the
as
torch
well.
only last an hour.
The lowest.
So the whole time we were in
I
here.
honestly think it's best if we do go back to what I just said in the fire elemental burn room, just because as they're coming through, they were waiting in here for us. So if they see this has all been slaughtered as well, they're probably going to try haul up somewhere else.
If nothing else, if they can come through that electricity door, they come from there, and we're trapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas at
There's no
least
way
we're
out.
back at the fire elemental place.
So
we know we've cleared
If
everything.
we grab
previous.
some supplies, then we can then go back to the fire enter room. We can barricade all the doors because the other two doors.
Have a long rest,
Have a long rest. Take it in turns on watches.
and they will at least wake us up if they try break down the barricades because it'd be loud.
Yeah. So we can do that. So we could even take some of like the rubble here.
Yeah, we could take some of the tables or
Yeah.
barrels
Yeah,
or...
and food and stuff.
And I think when we come back up, if they have repopulated this area, it's not going to be with fresh bodies. It will be with bodies that we would have encountered if we carried on.
Yeah, I
anyway.
think we just need to have the long rest, then we can then go further in after them.
Speaking of bodies, we should check all the bodies there to see if any of them look like they've been using the forge.
That each should be 10 at that level. Oh.
Or is there a
Otherwise-
specific one?
There's somebody else using the forge that's run off somewhere.
Does anyone look like a forge master?
Or wearing an apron, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll have like.
Coal under their fingernails.
Yes. Well, assumably they'll have visibly blackened hands or something. Or
Racist.
Between us, we can pass an intelligence test to work out which one's been using the forge.
can we though?
I have advantage on intelligence check because of my
No.
great sword.
How hurt are you looking, John?
Say again.
How hurt? How damaged?
I'm okay. I'm
I
alright.
see.
But
My
I've got no
Angel of
powers.
Guard sword. I have advantage on wisdom, intelligence, and charisma checks
I'm-
for wielding.
I'm currently eating beeling it.
'Cause I got 2
I'm
powers.
currently
That's what Jamie
got
said
one
to
spell
me, so I just
slot.
popped it in.
Okay,
Hold
I
on.
was going to say you
Full
failed the
fighting
intelligence
capacity.
test when you spelled
I'm
weirdly
gonna use
wrong.
Dyslexic.
You just
Archie.
sacred flaming.
Kill
Dyslexic.
them.
I did have autocorrect on, but I
Keep
didn't.
that big boy from
I
me.
before E, mate, come on.
Dyslexic. They look
Except
right
after
to
C.
me.
Before we move
But
on,
wielding doesn't have a C in it.
on me.
Yeah, I never understood that rule though because it doesn't even make sense.
level.
Doesn't make sense.
In words that do have a C in it.
So are we going to
Right,
grab
we'll go for that
supplies and then?
Back
Check
to
the bodies.
Okay.
Before we get moving, I'm
Check the
just gonna,
bodies,
like,
grab
do
supplies,
that
get back
Sure,
to the
yeah,
room.
okay. Sit down, we'll go over it.
I'm not strong enough to move any of the big stuff, but I can move
You
that.
can check the bodies then.
Yeah, you can check the bodies.
I'll check bodies.
If I may please cast aid at level 3 on myself, Dr. Quim and Kishan.
It's good because you get the spell slot back and it'll keep them overnight.
And it's hopefully getting us something.
Good, good.
Plus
10,
10.
10 yeah.
Oh, I'm looking stronger, but I'm looking like a level 2 now.
Is it temporary or is it
It's max.
max? So I need to edit that.
I guess the wiki is so useful now.
You see the grin on his face.
Oh, look at him. He just looks like he's such praised in his face. It's just like a nice little glow.
Well, he's not getting it home, so.
Here, whatever shit you're telling them when I'm not here. I don't know how you have the straight face.
I don't know
to
where
come
I don't know
back
where
like-
you, I don't know where you find the time.
Jamie, you just got me into trouble for no reason.
It's what I live for.
He doesn't.
You realise though,
Just
he's got
whips you
access
update
to the
your
wiki.
faster.
All it takes is for him to change spells into his favour now.
He messaged me this morning, they were both dreaming about me last night.
It's true.
Yes, I dreamt we had the most epic Tieflings in trouble ever. So it was out in the open. We rented like a big field, like the Abbey, and we had a sleepover. We had a barbecue. It was a massive session. So you ran it, Harry ran it, and Ross ran it. So we had one group doing one thing, another group doing something else, and the third one
That's not very
simultaneously
Tieflings.
doing.
Sounds like you're slacking, Jamie, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, I don't need Harriet and Ross, I could run 3 tables simultaneously.
I'd love to do that.
I just put a table here and a table
But
there.
it was very lively at the same time. So I, fun.
Yeah.
Turn your chair up.
Whereas Kieran had a dream that I just wore a moustache.
No, it's just I kept bumping into it at a shopping centre, but every time you were in a different, more ludicrous outfit than the last time.
That actually just sounds like what you do.
Nice.
Wasn't even a dream.
So the first time you were wearing like a Van Helsing leather hat and an overgarb,
I own it.
and then the next time you were
This
just like
more hair.
a tunic type thing, then you like dressed like Engaro, and then the last time you were a centurion.
naked.
But it just like kept bumping into you at like the bank, and you were dressed as a centurion, and then yeah, it was.
Makes sense.
And then I woke up and Max goes, "Oh, I dreamt about Jamie and laughed." I went, "What the fuck?"
Is it nice to...
And then they made love.
Yeah, is it nice to... I didn't realise you guys were in a
Sweet
throuple.
Sweet,
7 more
sweet
minutes.
centurion,
7 more
though.
minutes, all right? It's only 7 to 10.
I was going to say, remember when you divorced?
Yeah.
£75
My hair is
later.
pale, but it's all there.
Yeah,
Come on.
but if you think of Wolverine's
I tell
Van
you,
Helsing,
if I let my
it's
hair,
all like long and fluffy.
my hair doesn't get long; it just gets bigger. So I have to cut it. I'll go Bob Ross if I keep going.
I love his painting videos. No matter how many times I've flicked past them or seen them, the moment it comes on, I've got to watch it for at least 15-20 minutes.
Just there's something therapeutic about them, isn't
There really
and
is.
Somehow amazing.
And also so sexual when he beats off the paintbrushes.
I'm not sure that's Bob Ross.
Are you sure you're watching Bob Boss?
That's
If
what-
you watch him on Pornhub, yeah, it is.
You're watching Not Boss.
Not boss.
It's this big thumb, small keyboard.
Well, okay. So
So didn't we say
aid.
we are?
Oh yeah, John, you got
Yes.
aid, I believe, as well.
Okay.
So 10 hit points to your maximum total.
Ooh.
But don't worry, because getting aid is not as serious as it used to be.
Self and John.
Wait.
I
Oh,
was-
so that's 8 hours.
Oh, was you one of them?
How long's
Oh,
that a day?
Never mind. Yeah, ignore that. Apparently, it was changed to Kashan.
We'll ask her when it comes back, but I think it's me.
So
It lasts for 8 hours.
Red-nosed motherfucker.
It was Kishan, Quinn, and
no,
Herself.
did it to
Oh,
herself.
sorry. I thought it was
Yeah.
yourself because she asked about how
It's
you
alright.
were
It only lasts like 8 hours anyway.
for the whole
It'll
long
be
rest,
gone.
yeah.
Over the long rest, and then she gets her spell slot back.
It's alright, I didn't get it either.
So we have divvied up a
They don't
few
like us.
things.
Fuckers.
So I'm going to be gathering some provisions for us.
You coming to
And
Angron?
we're going to be going back to the fire elemental room.
Make a perception check, please.
Are you checking the bodies?
13.
That's my job.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay. As you go through, what kind of provisions are you looking for?
So some meats. So I want easy eating stuff. We'll have some meats. We'll have some apples.
Yeah, you borrow some apples, you find some
Bread.
dried meat, you find some meat on the bone,
Bread.
and some bread, but the bread's quite mouldy.
Oh, okay.
You find a box with several bottles of wine in it.
Definitely having a couple of those.
Well, as you go through it, you find two of the bottles are slightly different. Two potions are in the...
Oh. What colour are they?
Well, they're clearly marked out.
Oh,
Potions of superior healing, two of.
don't you love
Nice.
a
you
good
A lot of money
knoll
being
that
just
itemises his wine collection?
They've clearly just half-inch all this stuff. None of this is
It's not organised or anything.
organised in any way.
Did you say superior healing?
Superior healing.
I couldn't go in this room. I'd have to reorganise it all.
Cheese wheels?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
There is a cheese wheel.
Yeah,
Well, it doesn't
we'll
matter
have a
if
cheese
they're not.
wheel.
Rat men.
And
of
essentially-
Only
course.
nibble at it. So.
Yeah, I will. Are there other bottles of wine?
There's regular wine in here as
Yeah,
well.
essentially, I'm grabbing some bottles of wine, easy eating stuff like some of the
Cheese.
cheese, the meats.
The
some fruits.
in the bottles of wine there are two bottles of Inis Ilfori, which is
Fancy Elvish wine.
from Nadar, according to the label. Inis Ilfari.
Oh. Well, we'll take those two. We'll have a
This
nice
is good stuff.
wine and cheese. I'll pass those actually over to. If I'm going to carry the other stuff, if you can carry the wine, John, you hold on to the wine.
They're
and
gone.
get
They're going to be gone.
that.
Thank you, they ain't gonna make it back to the room.
For 8
So
hours.
essentially, yeah, we're collecting up that stuff,
It's never going to last.
and then I believe.
I'm getting some furniture and things that we can use to barricade when we go back. Some bits that I can carry.
We're in the pantry then. Are we in the pantry?
Not all of us. Just
Yeah.
I went into the
quick.
pantry.
Come on into the pantry.
I shall. I'm going to, if I may, grab just the most suspiciously looking meat. I don't know, is it rat? Is it cat? Who knows? That's for me. Barbecue. So yeah. You come out.
There's like a couple of fish hung up.
Nothing that looks a bit suspicious. What could be? No. Nah, I don't like fish. Anything.
I don't know what your food cupboard's not like. I mean, it's not suspicious at all.
I don't know. You know, Tieflings don't might be eating anything. God knows, butterflies. There you go. Roast butterflies barbecued.
Barbecue. I don't think a butterfly would barbecue well.
Well, crisp butterfly. Yeah, just the weirdest looking item in there, but not the fish.
Oil fry them.
Hmm?
Oil fry them.
There you go.
Mm.
Yeah, I like that.
Ooh.
I'm going to be searching the bodies.
I mean, you think of the death for that from a butterfly to be caramelised.
That's my role.
That must be horrific.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Trust.
It's not halal.
I'm not even bothered if I cut them while I'm ripping stuff up.
One of them had a chef's hat tied to his waist.
Weird. But
Almost like he knew it was something that you're supposed to have when you cook, but
I mean, he was hitting us with a spatula.
Shame he wasn't.
The weapons they have are fairly mundane. Crossbows, clean hatchets, a great sword on the one side, but not of quality. It looks like really everything in here was has been raided. On the floor next to one of the tables was a pig. It looked like it was in the process of being carved, but on the floor, forgotten. None of them are carrying any coin of any kind.
The daggers were quite.
Yes.
Daggers were a bit gnarly. I
yeah.
have to take one of them.
Pick one of those. You can see that the edge of the blade is sticky.
If there are a couple of them, I'll carefully collect them.
So there's 4 of those.
Sticky blades.
Well, they did some fucking gnarly poison damage.
Okay. So is the plan you want to take a rest?
We're going to take a long rest back in the fire elemental room. We're going to barricade it up.
Yeah.
We're going to eat the feast of foods. Jean is going to bogard most of the wine and cheese.
And we're all like do watches, aren't we?
Yep, he's not going to shit for a week because of the amount of cheese he's about to eat.
110 experience points each.
10, nice.
10,000.
That means that we pass the long rest.
Now, I want you to think about what you just said.
What did he say?
110,000.
Sorry,
He
Jamie.
called me a bad word.
Did he really?
10 o'clock.
Kieran.
10 o'clock, come in.
He never learns, does he?
Oh, I'm getting close to that level 5 now.
It's my own fault. Keep feeding him.
Closer to level 11.
Alright.
Fucking ages
I'm
away.
halfway to
Put your
level
dick
6.
away.
You can suck mother off too.
Are you going to rest
Yes.
in here?
Yeah.
In here, in the kitchen?
No,
No.
we are going back to the room
Where the fire
elementals were, and we're going to barricade. That's why I was collecting furniture and stuff like that to use to barricade the other doors.
Okay. You're going to rest in there.
Yes, and take it in turns doing watches because some of us only need short rests.
I don't need to sleep,
And he's-
but
he's
one
there.
of the person's going to be on watch
Yeah.
with me.
So we'll alternate. So, do you need an order?
Yes.
Okay. So,
I'll go
who-
first.
so I only
You'll
need
go watch
4.
first.
Might as well.
Okay. So you're gonna.
Not chaotic spontaneous.
So you're gonna
body
go-
logical.
You're best at the
Chaotic
end, then.
spontaneous.
I'll go towards the
Yeah.
end then. I'll do like like the last watch with you. I will.
I'll go second.
So first, second.
I'd rather you be asleep.
I'll go third, and then fourth. So 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah.
First watch. Just you on your own, is it?
And
With me. I
he's-
don't have
he-
to, I don't
he
have to
doesn't-
sleep, so.
Yes, there's 2 of them.
Passes without incident.
It's gonna be my fault. I can see it.
Second watch.
Charlie, so it's
You as well, isn't it?
I'm third.
Your third watch. Just you on your own for second watch.
I'll be in.
yeah.
So
He's
I've
still
got-
on
I don't need to sleep, so I'm just going to be on watch
Okay,
all
so
night.
you-
There's
Yeah,
always
face
going to be
around.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look over at Kashan. He's turning that clown's nose over into
Sparks of eldritch powers.
It's not natural stuff. It's just. Forsaken.
It's not, but he's obviously put it there for you to dwell over and it's working. You're giving him power.
I'll be right there. I'll cast it into a forge in the morning.
I think maybe just, yeah. Either getting rid of it or forgetting that it exists. Is probably your best option.
Right.
The more you curse him, the more he seems to toy with you.
Right. Insights. Thank you.
Though, even though whatever was happening was bad, it seemed like it distracted them from Quim. So in some ways, it may have been a blessing.
Duality, sardonyx.
You hold hatred towards this Jack, and he seems to be enjoying it.
He deserves what he's got coming to him.
Well, I'm sure we'll come across it.
Between you and me, I had Bern. Bern said that she'd set up a meeting after we killed Tabby.
As chaotic as I think you might be, when we come across him, I'll be there with you.
Raising the dead. Maybe not a good idea with clerics about. Yeah, I mentioned the trust if that's something you want to pursue. But potentially knows a bit more.
been told that my wife has been raised.
By who?
Mother. Though I do not know where she is.
It's just tricky like that. It's one hand takes to the other.
Think quick.
Bern is incredibly wise. If she's around, she'd be a favour for me to tell it.
My goal with raising the dead is to make sure that my wife is never wrongly killed again. And some of that is just learning how to control the power. And I know that some of these disagree with that. And I understand people's views on the gods. But the gods forsaken me. The gods did forsake me. The gods did forsake me once. So, they turn their back on me. I do not follow their ways.
My advice, if you're willing to receive it, is just keep it on the download for now.
Well, I'm not going to stop, but I'm happy to speak with others about the better ways to do it.
I'll endeavour to help you find people who can further your goals.
You never know, it might be wrong, but it might help us out of a sticky situation one day.
Never know.
Sardonyx.
Forsakes with one hand. Unforsakes with the other.
I'm just saying words to you that I know that you'd like.
Yeah.
But I put that away. It seems that Quinn is definitely concerned about you with that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, strike it into the forge at first light. Aren't you meant to be watching?
Well, you've been watching this way and I've been watching that way.
Your watch finishes without it.
And I have a snake.
Third watch
Yeah.
Them two.
passes without incident.
Oh, it's gonna be my one.
Final watch also passes without incident.
Oh God, there was
Yes.
no two.
All rest.
Yay.
Everybody.
I really thought it was gonna be my one.
Very much needed.
Yay for us.
Oh, that
No
was
level
tough.
up so darling. Okay, so should we go back in?
Yep.
I just need to go throw this wretched thing into the fire stand.
Well, we're going that way anyway, so
Sure.
yeah.
I can head up to the forge.
Barricade the door and go back in.
Oh, slow down, it is very bright.
You drank all that wine.
Oh, who had drank all that wine?
I only left you, then no watches.
I had a small glass.
It was very good.
Where's the cheese gone? That was a wheel.
Oh.
You had a whole wheel of
Making
cheese?
a sound like a wet leopard.
I'm not even mad, I'm impressed.
Oh my god.
Oh dear. I might have to drop something off at the forge as well.
Oh, the morning after food as well.
The group make their way up to where the forge is. Body still strewn across the floor, place now quiet. Several hours pass into your encounter. The embers are cooling, but there's still some red glowing coals there.
It's still warm in here as well.
It's warm, yes.
Okay. So why do you want to go? So why do you want to go to the forge then?
This nose which is inscribed with compliments Jack. Obviously got Jack It compelled me to scream what I was screaming.
You're asking everyone to kill you.
Yeah, I did think it was a bit weird. But
It was
also
a bit odd, I will say.
didn't really want to argue too much with you.
It seem to draw some of their attention away from you. For some reason these guys don't seem to like you, Quinn. I'm not okay with that. Normally people don't tend to like me.
These may have been some of the ones that ran away when we first entered the room. I may have
Have I told them?
hurt them a little bit and their friends, so they might have obviously just had a bit
I'm
of
so
a
sorry if I've run, but my character just couldn't do it. Can I have a look, please?
No, it's fine.
Can I have a look, please? It looks very interesting.
No! The last time I touched this, and had a look at it, no.
I'm just drawn to bad decisions.
And yet
No.
you're still touching it.
Yeah, I was just saying you're touching it now. You're
you
going,
do what
do not
Nadja
touch
does."
this.
It's like the murder squad with the
You
July stones.
Getting higher and higher with the nerves.
Yeah, no, it's
Put it into the forge already. What are you doing?
If you're going to dispose of it, dispose of it,
Yeah,
please.
you're doing a lot of talking.
Yeah, no,
Not much disposal.
You drop it to the forge.
Get on the bellows and get that fire hot again.
Perception check, everybody except for Sean.
Except Sean.
I want to just yeet myself in, aren't I?
Oh, I don't see shit, man. 5.
14.
Natural 20 for a 22.
I got a nat 1 and a 10.
Damn it, we want to see.
Only Jean.
That's fine.
Sees Kashan walk up. Switch the nose for a stone and throw a stone into the forge. Then slip the nose back into his pouch. You are not aware that you've done that.
Take that, Jack. You got no control over me. You and your damn noses. Ugh, I'm so upset right now. I am absolutely seething.
Are we done?
Could I see how I feel about that particular performance just then?
If you would like to use a particular skill which
Okay.
cannot be invoked.
Alright. Starts the bellows to make the thing hot, or nothing will happen.
More fire, yes. I saw this happen with a book one time and these nasty things came out.
The rest of us better go into the other room to talk for a moment.
Why?
Sure, whatever.
Yeah, I just want to get out and, like, carry on, so...
He has not put the nose in
He's what?
the forge. He has switched it at the last minute. You all saw, right?
I didn't see
I
anything.
didn't see shit.
I didn't see anything.
It is in his pocket.
It genuinely sounded like you wanted to get rid of it.
To be fair to him, not that I'm in front of him, Jack Tear has been a bit of a pain in his ass and is a trickster of all sorts. So who knows what that item can do to him.
It was a lame performance, if you ask me.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, having him as a go-to target dummy if we get caught up in situations like that again.
I did say that to him.
But, you know, Zalfar was attacking him, so there's a potential that we could attack him as well.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
just
do
saying
that
it was
without
minimal
you.
losses, right? If he goes.
Are you sure this is what you saw?
I am 100%, even with my hangover.
Yeah, I'm just angry you went 180.
Well, there is one way to find out. You check his pocket.
Precisely, you're saying, as you finish that sentence, I've already 180 and I've come back towards him and I'm just patting on the pockets and just to find it.
I was
He comes in and starts banging on your pouches. And
No.
Get your hands off me!
It is
I like how
that
he's
one
the
there.
guys on his
There you go.
wall.
I'm gonna
Next
go
to
for
the
it.
cucumber.
If I can, Jamie, I'm going for it.
Next to the
make a sleight of hand check.
What is a crime? Eating a meal?
A sight killing meal.
No.
Oh,
As
God.
you go for it, he's just pulling his further away from you. You can't get your
Look,
hands.
there's a time and a place for this. Maybe now is not really the time.
We just need to watch him.
I agree.
Don't let him put the nose on. That's what
Stop
we're
doing
gonna
dodgy shit.
What do you mean put the nose on? Put it in the bloody fire!
Yes.
It is in your pocket. I saw you switch it.
Just open it to pull out your pockets.
There it is.
hand as he's doing it.
He's doing that, but he's not letting go of it.
Just let go of it!
What is the matter with you?
It's obviously got some form of curse. If it's from Jack, it's obviously got some form of
This
curse
is
on
another
it.
thing we've got to deal with
You
another
can't
point.
get rid of it. Stick it, if it needs to be on you, stick it at the bottom of your bag, away from everything else.
What's away from everything else last time?
Let's
Found
just-
it to me on my face!
We can only deal with so many fucking
You fixed
problems.
him and his bloody medallion! Oh, then he comes to me with his fucking clown nose! No!
What do you want me to do?
Can you give me a hand? I'm tackling him. I'm sorry.
What do you want?
tackling
I
him.
mean, right, don't just abuse him. I mean, what do you want from him? Just
No,
ask.
abuse him.
What did you do to him and his medallion?
I knew it was cursed, so I took the curse off of it.
Oh, it's
At no point have you told me that a fucking clown nose is cursed.
I think you might be cursed, Quinn!
Okay.
All parts of me trying to throw it into the fire multiple.
I mean, he says all this. He's just holding it and moving his hand up.
Move it to your.
Yep, no problem.
I'm tackling him, Jamie. I am tackling him. Trying to get that nose out of his hand.
Okay, make a grapple check, please. Versus.
Contested threat.
Do I knock him out?
Oh, now I roll above a 10.
11.
I mean,
Which class
sleep
is it? Is
spell.
it athletics?
Yes.
I'm tempted to just knock him
This isn't.
May I please use my
Time and
inspiration
place.
for this one?
If you wish.
You've used it on a stupid thing. I'm going to use it on a stupid thing
this
as
is
well.
not a stupid thing.
15.
15.
Plus 1. Minus 1. Sorry.
Okay, but yeah, you grab hold of it and wrest the thing from his hand.
Do I have it now?
Yes.
Alright, I'm
Yes.
walking away with it.
Just pop it in the fire.
Cast it into the fire.
Is that the consensus? I'm throwing it in then.
Drops in the fire. Burns.
You look down, it's in your hand again.
Right.
Put
Does
it
it at least
off.
burn with a nice colour flame?
Now that's done, can we
Melts.
please move on and deal with the rat people?
Well, I want to just.
Oh, thank
We're going to
you.
go through the other door, yeah?
Thank you, Nadja.
Through this
Also, we
Yeah.
should check for someone's had more wine just in case.
Yeah.
Well, we're going past
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll ambush it.
Right, so let's go.
As we go into the pantry, I will point to the right box for Jean to search for his wine.
there. Cure
There are
hangover.
another 6 bottles here, but they are not the Innisfero.
I just don't want
Yeah, you
it.
drank the
Pish.
expensive stuff.
It is pish.
It's what?
Pish.
What's pish?
It is pish.
What's pish?
I don't know. This is
Elderflower wine.
it's a word I
Oh, you mean
learned off
piss?
how the dwarves say pish.
Oh.
It's not back in my belongings, is it?
Surgery bag's not there.
Yet.
Yet.
Wait till Jamie gets home and you message him at 2 in the morning. He's like, oh, fuck you, I'm going on having shit to it.
Wig.
Wig. I'm a wig.
Right, you're going to carry
Cool
on.
thing
through
is he
then.
won't see any changes on the back of his character sheet until he refreshes the whole thing.
Which, realistically, probably is not going to be till close to the next session anyway.
That suit of armour, does it tingle? It's
No.
touched.
So we're heading through the pantry
Yeah.
and through the other door.
Yeah, where they were trying
Okay,
to.
there's a
run away.
long corridor coming down this way.
Okay.
Any splints off the corridor?
Yeah.
It goes all the way down to where you first came into this bit where the cows are.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So it's just a loop, big
Yes.
loop.
Okay, so we need to go. Should we check that other door?
That
then?
shit.
Shit, is that where that guy ran off to?
Yeah.
So maybe.
Yeah.
So go back and check the big door then, I
Yeah,
guess.
it's the big door. The one that's in front, not the electrifying
That
one.
one.
Yeah.
The other one.
What about the door down that end? Because there's another door that side as well.
I think they're doing a loop. I
From the
think.
fire entrance, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do this door and then we
No,
can
I
go
just
back to
want
the
people
door.
to remember that there's a door
Yeah,
back.
yeah. So this big door in front of us as we're coming back out
That one
this
then,
way.
anyway.
Yeah.
And there's that door right there as well, by
That's
the
the
way.
electric
That's
one.
good fun.
Go open that door.
It's good for a laugh.
I'll give you 5 copper if you open the door.
Just what's this door look like? This
Just a big wooden door, ring handles.
any writing, anything above it?
Damage to the door. Like scratches?
It's an old door.
Okay. No, like
Forget
mummy-esque,
anything.
let me out of here.
Kieran
Sort
to
of thing.
print me off.
Do you want me to kick it open?
I mean, you can just actually try and open it in general, like a normal person.
No, you must kick doors open.
And try the handles.
Door opens. A blast of heat hits you in the face almost immediately as you open it.
Oh, so this might be the source.
This is a huge, huge chamber. It's at least 60 feet across. Glancing in, it goes off to the right, so it goes far and it goes off to the right for quite some distance. Ornate flagstones at the bottom. A pit is in the centre of the room, dropping down, and you can see how the air is hot,
Just the
ripples with the
ripples,
heat,
yeah.
which obscures partly the far side of the room. Far side of the room, you can see there are manacles on the wall. There's a guy hanging loosely on the manacles. So there's another figure down on the ground, but the heat blocks your view of it. On the closest part of the room, there looks to be a large table, stone, tattered cloth over the top of it. There's a what looks to be a large goblet on one side.
No obvious heat source, though.
No.
This is all under the temple. What the hell are the people doing here? I'm going to push the door open fully.
Is that from the man in the manacles? You need to go help that man.
Let's just do it carefully. Let's just scan round. I'm going to shimmy towards the edge of the pit.
Hang
So
on.
You step into the room. You see where it goes off to the right. The flagstones. They carry on for another 50 feet, and then the far end of the room appears darkened and black, as if every inch of the far end of the room has burned, and no light seems to carry very far into that half of the room.
Could I, when I commit going, can I use divine sense, please?
This is holy ground.
Okay. Good holy? For me, would it be good holy?
Sense the presence of God strongly. Hell.
is there some like stones or something on the floor?
No, this room is clear of debris, unlike everywhere else you've been so far.
I'm going to turn to Bryn and say, God is very strong here.
Yeah, the people chained up. Being really very Gar-like, is it?
I don't know what. We need to go talk to that man.
We see into the pit from where we are.
Yeah.
So the pit is about 25 feet further in the room. You can't, from the doorway, you can't see the pit.
And how far? And the guy is the opposite end.
Opposite side of it.
So we'd have to go around the edges of the pit to get to him.
Well, the pit carries all the way from the southern end off into the darkened area. So there is like a 10-foot wide gap which has the stone table on at the southern end of the room. So you have to pass right by the stone table to go round,
Going
and
to
right by the pit.
get out of my pack a candle.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast light on it. And like a glow stick, I'm just going to throw it as far as I can into the darkened area.
Okay.
I was going to ask, so I've got devil sights. Is it just black, or is there anything in there which...
Hold the line caller.
You get 120 feet, don't you?
Yeah. 300 feet, is it not far?
It's in
Dunno.
here.
I think 300 feet is if you have an extra.
I think it's
But I think
in
standard
here.
is 120 foot devil's sight.
This feels like
It's really
Yeah.
strong in here, so I think it's going to be in here.
I think you
What does
can-
he give you, Devil's Sight?
Devil's Sight, it's I can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical to distance of 120 feet.
So you can see through magical darkness just
It's
normally.
in full colour.
Okay. You can see in the darkened area there are figures heavily set in robes arriving against the walls of the darkened area, just on the edge.
I'm just going to relay that information.
Okay.
Too late, I already loved it. Done the candle and loved it.
You fling the candle, but it lands on the floor, not even getting close to the darkened area.
It's about as
Saying you're
athletic
going
as
to
I'm
tell
getting.
us. Oh, yeah. This figures sound.
Does this room look like the same room that would have the entrance that the lightning bolts came out of? No. Okay.
How many figures?
You think about 12.
Aggressive figures?
Well, I did.
Not compared to the others.
I did define sense in here, so they're not undead.
Are
or
they
anything.
chained like the other guy?
You can't see them.
So it's quite a
I got a
short.
feel though.
For Divine Sense.
Yeah, it says you can detect good evil until the end of the next turn. You can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or known location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 foot. And it's not behind total coverage.
The darkness makes it total cover.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Yeah, I thought. I know someone else who divine senses every 30 seconds, and
No, just checking with the coverage. So if it's protected
Yeah.
by that dark, okay, that's
yeah,
fine.
you can't see them.
No, that's
Did you
absolutely
say
fine.
arriving or arriving?
Arriving.
Arriving, so in pain.
No.
In ecstasy.
I mean,
It's after
Is
10
there
o'clock
any
now.
other type of writhing?
check your wife's books.
Okay.
Wasn't that funny?
That was an evil laugh.
Kieran's already checked those books.
Clown chants come out to play to
No, they are up against the edge of the wall in this darkened area, coming no further towards you, but whatever figures are underneath the robes, you can see them just moving under there, restless, but making no hostile action, making no move towards you.
Yeah, well, I still don't like the cut of joke. So,
Let's get him.
I'm going to head round towards the guy that's manacled this calling for help.
You move around the side, right
I'll
next to the
come with
stone table. You see the tattered purple cloth.
purple.
Purple.
Oh!
Ooh, that's good for me.
I just
No,
went
no,
purple,
that
though.
was bad.
Can you pass it? Yeah, to where the guy is. There
Guys,
is a-
ask for help, yeah.
As you get close to him, he's hanging loosely. There is a girl here. She's face down on the floor. As you get closer to him,
I'm going to go to the girl when I see the girl. Does she look like the description we were given about the daughter? I'm going to go up to her. Is she breathing?
bruises all around her neck.
Can I try to spare?
One arm looks broken.
Spare the dying?
It's too late. Time has run out.
Go from the guy in manacles? What do you mean?
She's passed.
Okay.
How does she die?
Brute Marg came in here with her. Offered to remove his curse. He did not care. His efforts to keep her. I do not think he knew his strength. And he broke her. She needs the rites said.
I can.
Who are you?
My name is Firol Seem.
You are capable of removing curses. And you care about Gal's rights.
Of course.
I can give her the rights of Gar.
The words should be said and she should be cast into the pit.
Does
These are
that,
dark
make,
times.
does that make you a follower of Gar?
I am a devout disciple of God.
Inside check.
Oh, could I inside? I'm going to inside
Hey.
that because
Just-
I am literally
Just
covered in
because I know
Gar
it's not a
stuff.
lie detector. The snigger. It's the sort of sneer that he did is what.
We'll just open another white gate if we listen to him and we do a right and throw her in.
It's okay.
I got a 19.
24. 25.
He seems. You feel like he's keen that the right should be said.
Can I very sneakily do my eye?
Make it a stealth check, please. The sleight of hand check, I think.
What'd you get?
Natural 20! 22! Because he said see him, and see him rip, tear, sunder. That motherfucker's Jack
He appears through the eye as he appears.
Or not.
I'm just going to move closer to you and just hold your hand and say,
Does
just
the man
pause,
change
just
it?
wait. Kindly, friendly.
Just claiming to
How did you get chained up? And what are those things over there riding as well?
Came in here. Those things. This place. Could you release me? I can't feel my arms.
Key?
Why should we read this woman her rights and throw her into the fire?
Well, she died, didn't she? So
She has died and the rights have not been said.
exactly.
Everyone deserves the right of guardians.
Yeah, but why? Why cast into the fire? Why not taken out and buried? Why not taken back to her family so they could bury her with the correct rights?
Yes,
These
let's
where your
bring.
body could be abused, it is best that it is turned to ash.
We'll see to it that we will see to it that her father sees her for a final goodbye, and then we will do the right thing.
Going back to your chains, the key? I mean, I don't
Stop
know.
being all chaotic, stop it.
I'm lawfully good, man. I really want to.
Yeah, do right by her father, that's who
The only
we
one that
want
could
to
break
do.
it is
I
probably
can
She
raise her
is
and
that.
walk her back home.
Do right by her father.
Serena, I implore you to break these chains.
Hey, how did you know her name?
I've literally just told.
He literally just said
Yeah, he just did. Yeah.
I said, we don't have the key. The only person that would have any form of strength of getting him out of those chains would be
Hang
Serena.
on. I have this theory in my head, but I'm going to keep it up. I'm going to go up to him. And I'm going to look at the manacles. Is there anything particularly, do they look quite strong or something I can just...
like iron manacles.
I'm going to get my sword of Gar.
Cut him into.
And I'm going to try and break the manacles.
Roll, please.
Nah, what? Drama.
I just have this theory which I'm keeping to myself, so I'm just going to see what happens.
I don't like the sound of him, and the last person who was like, oh yeah, just activate that rock over there.
How
Oh.
are you going to believe that we could do it?
What'd you get?
That one.
Natural one, but it's a 9.
That one.
I'm
I'm going to use my inspiration. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay. Because that will just.
Right.
Yeah.
7 months
That one.
later.
That's better. That
Damn it.
is
I love
a 23.
You check yourself as the blade goes low, arcing towards his neck, adjusting the blade at the last moment, striking the chain, which breaks easily. His hands come down and drops to the floor. Legs weak, seemingly. Gratitude. He sits up, manacles still around his wrists, chains hanging loose now.
Can we ask as well? There was a door back in that corridor that had a glyph that did some horrible lightning stuff. Was that done by you guys?
The vault.
Oh, what's in there?
Treasures of this temple.
Is there a relic of Gar in there by any chance?
No.
Do you know where a relic of Gar would be?
I am the guardian of the relic. This is the only reason I've stayed here in this room. Vaulting ruin. That and them. He nods towards the darkness.
I'm going to... Excuse me, 1 second. He said the guards are a relic. Yeah.
Yes.
A fallen angel of Gar is seriously injured and cursed, and we need that relic to save her. This is her sword. I've been sent to get this relic to help them. As a follower of Gar, I'm sure you understand that.
I find myself sworn to duty to guard said relic. I would sooner stand before Gar myself than let it loose.
I mean, Zelfar's right. You can come with us.
You
can
come
guard
with us.
With it.
Let it loose. What does it do? Why does it need to be protected? Why is it behind lock and key?
I think one question at a time. The man has literally just been chained up.
Forces himself to his feet, stumbling slightly. With it, trained priest can purify purify any curse. Remove any malady.
Is there somebody that you're guarding it from?
Just to watch it. Just ensure that it remains within the province of Gar.
It will be. This is the fallen angel of Gaul. It's injured and cursed.
How can you be sure?
With my own eyes, she is cursed.
She's pretty dead.
She's in great danger, and this is the only thing that can save her.
His eyes flick to the darkness again.
What's over?
We should say the words.
I'll say the words with him.
What word? Sorry. The
Fa-
final rites for her.
Serena, hold on for a second. You keep looking over there. What is over there? You haven't
The
really...
barrier here between the Feywild and the Shadowfell is thin.
The Shadowfell. Care to explain to someone that might not understand?
This mirror. This place is a version of the material plane. Shadowfell is the other side of that coin. Here, growth is verdant. Things live, strive to stay away from Gar's embrace. The Shadowfell, things are drawn towards it.
So the Shadowfell is like the opposite of the Fae.
Shadowfell is inviting meal for those who hunger. Death.
And those people are from the Shadowfell?
I don't know what they are. They are not malicious. They're not malicious.
The fact that you said that twice does not convince me.
I'm not convinced myself, but they have made no move on me. I worry for this girl's soul.
Can I insight that as well?
Josh, I'm going to message you. I don't trust
21.
Can I respond?
He is worried.
Yeah, because just
Okay.
message the
I
contract.
believe in 1000%.
Can I
What about something else?
The body needs to go back to the father.
So you're saying that if we do this right and we pop her body in there, what will happen?
There are fires that burn below. Your body will burn up, turn to ash, and no other soul, corporeal or incorporeal, will pervert her flesh.
Well, that's because it'll be incinerated into oblivion. I feel like her body should be returned to her father, rights and all that. I mean, I'm totally fine with the rights, Serena, like here and now. But you've got to agree that that body needs to go to the father, the one that's in tears that you really wanted to help out as well.
The girl suffered unfortunate
She's been.
times, but that has happened.
And that father and family
It is done.
will suffer for the rest of their lives.
Can you imagine the torture of seeing one you've loved,
And
a
when
friend, a loved one, walking dead towards you, a foul spectre of what once was?
Why are you so convinced that they're going to be raised as dead? Not everyone that gets buried in a graveyard gets raised.
You're a stranger here.
There might
Yeah,
be
we're not from the Feywilds.
Has this happened here in this ruin before?
In these ruins,
When did she pass?
a few hours ago. I've been hung here for some time. I pleaded with Morg that I would cleanse him of his curse, that I would purify him. He would not listen.
He sadly passed.
And I guess if
His
he was,
body should be cleansed as well.
if he was just a few hours ago, I think she can wait 10-minute journey back to her father. On a different note, have we met before?
I do not recall you.
You don't.
No. Your countenance holds no familiarity to me.
Can I insight check?
Yes.
I really wanna raise that girl for the him.
11. None the wiser. Yeah.
I gave the other one his rights in the other room when we exterminated him. But his body is still there.
Should be burned. He stands up and starts walking across the room.
The High Priest of Gar, Malamir, he's very much against the burning of corpses.
Never heard of him.
And he's a gentleman of excellent standing where we come from.
He reaches the stone table at the southern side of the room,
I'm going to follow him.
levelling the
literally.
cloth, running his hand over the top of it, picking up the goblet that sits on the side, standing it upright.
You said that we're not from here. How you're explaining everything makes it sound like
I have
undead
been.
walking around a comet. Like, well, I don't. Could you please shed some light on that?
Light has been shed. I am blind. You are cursed. You are cursed.
How are we cursed? We're fine.
You need to be cleansed, purified.
Who?
The evils that are upon you need to be washed away.
Him? Does he look like his demeanor's changed now? He's gone to the
He's looking down at the ground, not at you.
Who are you saying this to? All of us?
No, there's a dark spectre that hangs over you.
Can I
That's just Kishan.
non-threateningly, as much as feminine love and energy I can summon, don't you fucking giggle. Walk up to him, try to reach out for his hand and say, can we just
He
slow
takes a
it
step
down?
back from you as you reach out for him.
Does anything change there?
I do not wish to treat with those who are cursed.
Who's cursed?
Are all of us cursed?
Did you say he was straightening a cloth?
Yeah, straightening
The
the
altar.
tablecloth, yeah.
Is it an altar? I'm going to
He has the goblet in his hand now, clenched tightly.
the cloth, Jamie. If I can move in closer to that and start very respectfully folding it back and removing it from the altar.
No. Stand back
I've
from
got the
this.
cloth.
It's okay, it's okay.
It's got the cloth.
No, you haven't got the cloth. You move towards it. He
Yeah,
stopped to put his hand on it.
It's okay.
Do not disrespect this place.
I don't get you were happy with us. We saved you. Like, where's all
I
this
am
animosity-
grateful,
Where's all the
and I am not
animosity
a-
come from?
you have malady upon you.
Then get the relic and bloody sort out!
Gently.
That's
Would you
it.
accept? Would you accept being cleansed?
I wouldn't.
Is his hand still bound?
He's got a manacle on each one, but the chain's been cut, so his
Okay,
hands
cool.
are free, but he's got a manacle on them.
What does
I-
cleansing involve?
A short rite,
No,
the relic of Gar, and you will be purified.
I would not be part of that ritual.
no stabby stabby.
No,
No.
this is to clear you.
And what if somebody
Of
was
illness.
to be an empty vessel asking for a friend?
What does that mean?
Like a cup but with no liquid in it?
Speak plainly.
What makes you think we are cursed?
They have no
what,
soul.
what
I
is it?
know.
What is it?
It is my role. I can feel it emanating.
Well, all of us.
Let's call it you.
I feel
Indiscriminately.
it on your
God,
breath.
it changed when you talked to him.
It's not all of us who feels it on us. I'm going to go closer to him. I'm going to put my sword back. I'm going to go closer to him. Who's cursed and what can I do so we can help this angel? Do you want to leave with us?
Doesn't hold over all of you.
I really believe you and I want to help you and I really want to help this angel right now.
You are pure, as is this one.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
The rest of them interacted or touched something.
Because then it definitely
We're
wasn't
wearing,
the one.
because we're wearing rat masks.
Was it the nose we were fighting over?
I was wearing it.
Allow me to cleanse you, then we can treat further, and I may consider helping your angel.
As a gesture of friendship
Not gonna lie.
towards this relation, please may I be cleansed first so my group can observe whether this is a friendly right or not. And I'll stretch up both my hands to him and move very non-threateningly closer to him.
As a feat.
I mean, she sacrificed her.
I'm trying. I'm fucking trying to do something here, guys.
We
So
need this relic, man.
2.
Or at least we need to know.
7 in total.
He's
If
holding
that helps
it.
with anything.
It's
Where
that
is it
cool.
that
I think it's, or he is the relic itself, and I've released it.
I don't trust him and I want to kill
I
him.
trust him. So,
I was about to cast Whole Person on him when he could have gone.
I trust him, but let's kill him anyway.
If I could remove some of the spectre that hangs over you, I would gladly cleanse you. And I swear, in the name of Gar, I mean you no illness. I wish to keep the hands of evil from your mortal flesh.
What is this evil?
Do you consent
To what?
to cleansing? You will not be harmed. You will be purified.
Insight check on them harmed. 12.
He is passionately earnest.
15.
Passionately earnest about this.
Passion convinced. At the crucial moment, thank you very much. Here I am sacrificing myself for the group potentially.
I mean, if I was cursed, I would just let him do it.
Have you done this before?
Many times.
In this room?
In this room and other places.
So how come Cleansing Mark failed?
He refused.
He didn't consent to it, that's why. If you consent to it, then...
But he walked alive. What are you not doing in case could I just have a look and try to read the room? What are they doing? Are they arguing? Are they whispering? Are they talking
See
about
what they're
it?
doing.
I'm literally like...
Listening.
I'm right
Cheering
by
on,
him.
you're cheering on, yeah. You're
I'm
going,
like, yes.
My husband's just left, so that's as much as feedback I can get from
I would
there, I guess.
outright refuse to be cleansed.
You refuse to be
So I
cleansed.
would
You're shaking your
start
head,
with
yeah?
John's looking very apprehensive
You guys can
of
do
what's going on.
You guys can do whatever you want to do.
I just want this relic so badly.
That's how you're driven. Are you doing me anything? Are you doing
Maybe that
any
goblet
vibes?
was the relic.
Seeing as a fellow cleric.
I couldn't
Anything
touch
going
it.
on there?
You cleanse me.
Gotta bring the dude with me now.
Would you allow us entry to the vault?
What is in the vault is of no matter. It is gold and monetary concerns.
Hello?
No importance.
I mean, that's
Maybe once when this was a mighty temple. But what am I now? Just a man here.
Jamie, I'm going to back away into the corner very non-threateningly. I don't know how else to describe it. And I'm going to be casting on everyone present Beacon of Hope.
Okay.
It might not be of any importance to you, but it is of vast importance to our group to go forth once cleansed and do good.
Our old goal was to get the girl. Unfortunately, she passed, and to get this relic to help the angel. That was our goal there.
Yeah, I mean, the vault, though.
I don't care about the vault. I care about this relic right now.
I care about the vault.
We'll get cleansed, and then we can get the vault. Then
This is what I asked him.
cleanse this boy.
I bet you
Hold on.
they're supposed to be pure anyway.
I'm pure. I'm fine.
Yeah, go and grab it.
Turns back towards the altar, places the goblet upon it.
Mother never mentioned it.
Need a drink of some kind. Have you water, wine, anything?
Oh, sorry. I think it is gone.
Yeah, I've got some ale.
Please.
Hold out your cup. Passing the water skin instead.
He takes the water skin, places the goblet back on the altar. Hear me, Gar. Hear me. These actions favour you. Only pure may cross the gate. Only pure may see the moon.
I'll be back
There's
in
the
the
water
water
into the goblet.
I haven't consented to anything yet.
I would be at least
Drink.
60 foot away.
From the goblet.
I think that's the relic.
I have a fairly good idea of what's going to happen to me, and I'm not going to like it or enjoy it. About
You
the
are
vault,
cleric.
if I do this.
Care use the vault.
So if you care nothing for it, will you allow me access to it?
Yes.
But we need to get people cleansed, otherwise he's not going to help this angel, which was the goal to come here. So
I think I know what's going to happen. It's not going to be good. I'm going to hate it. I know exactly why we are all considered cursed, but you two aren't.
Yeah,
we didn't make a deal.
Fuck's sake.
We didn't make a deal.
that's right.
I've not made it yet.
I'm going to touch the
You
cup.
got this, Laura.
Feel
I'm
electricity.
I'm
Yeah.
not typical
Feel
human being.
the magical energy of it.
You lose your 2 levels.
Drink.
To feel like this.
See soul cleansed. We may talk as men.
Archie's sitting over there just doing that constantly.
It is the only way. Because you are beset with evil.
I'm going to pull it towards me. Does he let go?
He does. Eyes locked on you. Please.
I am going to quickly down it and then flick the cup at Serena.
Okay.
I'm going to catch it because it's like, to me,
Yeah,
that's like
yeah.
a holy thing.
Catch
I'm
it.
like, have I got it?
And then go to my knees for a little bit of theatrics.
Did I actually
As if
catch
to-
that?
you catch it.
Okay, that's fine.
How do you feel?
Like I've just drank some raw water that's been in my pouch for a while. I mean,
Make a constitution save for it.
that plus isn't going to make a blind bit of fucking difference.
You can do anything you want.
7. But do I use my inspiration here? I feel like everyone else is using it, so
I used it, yeah. So.
Do it.
let's use it. Let's swap the dice. And we rolled lower.
What'd you
5.
get?
Can choose the original one, can't you?
Oh, the original one's 7, so.
I don't think it's going to make it.
You feel a lightness. As if your head clears. You see clearly. You feel good. Feel a holy presence. The right thing. You've done the right thing.
I reciprocate that to him, so I feel good. Feel the Holy Spirit with me.
I'm holding this goblet as well.
Please, Serena. Water.
I've got some.
Thank you. Pause it. Drink.
How do
I'm getting towards the door.
I've got 60 foot back.
As long as
He
I'm
was doing a
within
ritual
30.
Can I
thing.
just drink it? I want to drink
Yeah,
it.
you can drink it.
As long as I'm within 30 feet of the group.
Fools.
I'm drinking it.
Fools.
Do I do anything? Is it just good for me?
No, you're
Oh,
fine.
this is fucking great.
You just tell me, don't tell the curse off.
There's a stone with a glyph right above the door. Just depress it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Is that fucking on-off switch?
Yes.
Will
I'm gonna go water in the corner for a while.
Will you help this angel, please?
Yes. You kept your word. I will aid this angel, but I must stay clear of those 3.
That's fine. Stay with me.
Agreed.
Stay by me. I've got the sword of Gar, and Gar will be with us, and I will stay with you.
Oh,
He's
yeah, cleansed.
cured.
Yeah.
It's an on-off button for the goddamn door.
Okay.
Can I touch his shoulder?
Yeah,
Will I say
I'll
that
let
to
you.
him? Like I really
I-
mean it.
I'm grateful that you have come here. Now that is a way to help this angel of yours.
Thank you, I really appreciate it.
I don't trust
Are you going to come with us then?
I
Yeah?
will come with you. I must
Not at all.
Do I feel the
guard
towards
the
him
vessel.
change at all?
No. No, you don't feel your
wife's
viewers
touching my
change.
leg
You
over
just feel like you jump from the purest water.
I wasn't aiming for your leg, sorry.
He's got size 12 feet. You stay away from that.
I mean,
I don't care now. I want to get him back, so
Yeah,
you guys
let's
know.
just-
If you want to go in that vault, you can. I'm going to be outside with this dude, gardening with my life right now.
I'm gonna go in, I'd like to go into the vault, but I would also probably suggest the ones that are considered cursed
They need to stay away from him.
stay outside the vault in case there's some form of bias booby
vault.
trap.
Yeah, that's nice. Can I look through my eye of Quinn? Now that he is imbibed
Give
with
him that
it.
fucking eye.
Look,
He's
I've
not
made
seeing shit through it, and the moment
Yeah.
he does, he's going to be so happy.
Yeah,
basically
I
just
know.
throw it on the
Nothing's
bone
been
here.
different.
We need to get like a little headband with an
Yeah.
eye.
No, we've had this. It doesn't work.
He has to actually be.
No, I mean like you needs to bring one in that you can just
Oh.
get.
Well, I went out and bought a clown nose in advance of this session. And I left that at fucking home.
Boo.
So,
You will leave with this individual in tow. You can have a look in the vault before you go. But I'm going to end this session with you leaving this temple.
Okay.
Assuming that's what you wish. There's nothing else.
No, they
Go
just
in the rest of the corridor,
they
but
just
you'll
want to go
there.
in that
Oh,
vault.
In the vault, you will find 90 platinum pieces, 3,000 gold pieces, 9,000 silver pieces, 300 copper pieces.
I don't want to take any of it because I feel like I'm taking from the Temple of Garth, so I will not be taking any of that.
Okay.
I shall fetch a sack.
So
if we're
you
going
guys
to
get
carry
my
this.
share. She would not take that. So.
4 magical items are in there as well.
There was a crate in the other room.
What is
I
it?
shall go fetch it.
Okay. 4 magical items. A blowgun,
Yep.
a figurine, a necklace, and a wand.
Swish and flick.
So,
spellcasting focus.
blowgun.
That's a good bit of stuff.
And you start, and you go through that stuff while Jean collects a crate and Ferrol watches on.
Figurine.
I'm just with him. So.
Sorry, what was it? Blowgun, figurine.
A blowgun, a figurine, a necklace, and a wand. We can identify those next time, but I think we should draw it to a close, going up to 11 o'clock
Yep.
and all that. So, that's what you find in there. You go in there, you guys backed off from him. Didn't like the situation.
No.
Um,
And you're staying
I'm
with
staying
him.
with
Ferrol will watch. I'll
Yeah.
Is
let you
anyone
take
carrying
photos.
the girl?
Yeah, I'd just be taking that girl's body to go back to
Yeah.
I'm not leaving.
Ferrol will agree with that.
I was totally gonna raise her and just
Yeah.
walk her back.
please do.
Yeah,
Thank you very much,
Did I
guys.
have a look at Quinn through the eye?
He looks absolutely, looks like he is.
I would split the gold for, if you're not wanting any, 500, 500, 500, 500 gold wise, if you're willing to accept the gold.
Oh yeah, it's plenty.
He's
If you
gonna
don't mind me
accept
doing
it.
the splitty of that now,
That's absolutely fine. I am going to end the recording
So you would
on
accept,
this.
Yeah.
accept it?
Absolutely.
Accept it? Jean?
Mm.
1,000, 2,000, so take that off.
Final note as we walk out.
Are
Queen.
we going?
No. Oh.
You cannot.
Sorry, just also 500 silver each as well. Go on
You know what I'm going to say, don't you?
then. Take the 2 levels off.
Lose 2 full levels.
Yeah.
Do you know what's worse? It's not lose 2 full levels.
It's lose the extra XP. that
It's
you gained
lose
since
2
then.
full levels and the extra XP that I've gained since I've done it.